Previously
on
999.
They
Wow.
were brother and sister, like Clover and I. The brother's name was Aoi.
Aoi.
The sister's name was...
Hikari.
Her name was...
John Cena! I'm sorry. It happened.
Yo, everybody, what's going on? And welcome to the NyanCave. My name's Tom. This guy's Clay. That guy's Yandroid. And that was Clay ruining a beautiful moment. Well, we all do it. We're not very
Beautiful moment.
great. Yeah.
Game of Thrones.
Oh, man. Game of Thrones is a good TV show that went real downhill as soon as there wasn't books behind it.
Ooh, ouch.
In my opinion, not everyone's opinion.
Is it because they eased off on the brother-sister stuff later on?
They went in on the brother sister stuff.
Oh, I see.
They kept that part and dropped all the good storylines.
Oh,
You see.
thanks. I forgot to do this.
Well, anyways, we're here for the exciting conclusion of
999.
9 person, 9 hours, 9 doors. I think
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
I always get the order mixed up.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're down the final path.
That's it.
We found a key. We're running out of time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The ship
really
is now sinking officially. We ended
Yeah.
the last stream with the sinking ship. We're going to get ourselves out of there, finish it off. And a big thanks to Monobro. Please fire the android.
We would if we paid him.
There you go. So, if you do dig this content, you do like the series, we will be playing VLR, which is Virtue's Last Reward.
No, Virgo's Last Request.
Virgo's Last Request,
Yeah.
the Nonary games by Spike Chumsoft. Chumhard? One of the two. We'll be playing
Big Chinsift.
Big Chinsift. The Chinsift. We're going to be playing through the Zero Escape series. We're finishing up 999 today. Tomorrow at 3:33 p.m., we will be playing VLR, which is Virtue's Last Reward, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not
Veronica's
crazy.
long respite.
Long respite. Yes.
Did you guys see my awesome pun at the end of that?
No.
You don't read the words.
We
do
don't.
you?
We can't. I'm not gonna do this. Hey, everybody! I can't do it. I can't
You
do
should
it.
look at the camera.
That's
Yeah.
good then.
What'd you
be
say after?
Oh, I didn't. I definitely didn't say anything lewd.
Good. I'm
I
glad.
just got the Chinhard joke.
Oh, good. I'm
We're playing
glad.
Zero Escape School Idol Festival. I would totally watch that. Oh man, I would. That would be quite grim, but I would watch that.
Man. Would it be 9 teams or would it be 9 people, which are like
9 idols.
9 idols?
Yeah, 9 idols.
There we go.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, now, during the end of this stream, we are giving away a copy
Yes.
of both
The Steam
the
collection.
Nonary games, the Steam compilations
Yeah.
edition, Nonary games and VLR. So tune in there. It's gonna be free to enter the raffle. You're gonna get in there. It's gonna be our way to celebrate with you, and we'll send you the Steam link immediately via YouTube chat.
Yeah.
There it is.
Thanks to Ari, the ultimate PR person.
Yes.
From Spike Chunsoft.
That's literally her job title.
Literally, literally, her
S-
job
S-
title.
Ultimate
SH,
PR slash
yeah.
HR.
No.
blah, 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 blah. PR slash
SHS,
marketing head.
yeah.
Anyways.
Let's get into this thing. Let's do it. Switch this on over. Oh God. Oh, there. I thought I lost.
VLR is included in Nonary games? Yes. I believe it's that double pack. I haven't I'm too scared to like punch in the code in case
No,
it,
I know,
like,
just in
activates
case.
or something.
Yeah.
We have codes though. I believe it's for the 2 games.
Yeah,
I
it
don't-
is
I don't
for the
think-
2 games.
I know, but Zero Time Dilemma is also there, but I don't think that's included.
Yeah. It's for the two. It's for the 2 for sure. And if you get a 3rd bonus game in there,
Yeah.
you know what? You're welcome.
I'm pretty sure it's the Nonary games collection.
Do you think she'd be offended if I asked her for like a headshot so I could make her like an SHSL opening thing for the
No,
ultimate
she would not
PR?
be upset. No, I think she'd be pretty stoked about it.
I would be upset.
I wouldn't be.
I would be upset.
If someone asked you for a headshot to make stuff out of it?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Don't pose.
Hey, my likeness has a fee attached to it.
Ew.
Can't just go showing me everywhere.
Yeah, you have to pay people to use it,
Shoot
I
right?
me.
charge
look.
at least $50 per social media post.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
My goodness gracious.
Junpei, look! It's unlocked.
Yeah. Now we can go back to the library.
library.
Hurry up, Junpei. We don't have time. Let's go.
Yeah. All right. Let's go.
Someone once described this channel as the bearded guy is scary and there's a ghost literally unwatchable. I know who it is, I think. We talked about it.
That's good.
Yeah.
The door opened and they stumbled into the library.
Seek a way out again. I think
The shaking stopped.
It would seem so, but we are yet to be out of danger. You're right. Let's hurry.
They ran across the hallway,
This exit needs the Uranus card, too.
straight for the large metal door. Next to the door was the Uranus card reader.
Hey, Junpei.
Hey! Kissy.
Kissy!
Hold it.
Oh, man.
I know most of my donations are fangirling about stand-up, but I do love you guys too. Thank you. Honestly, it's nice to hear you say it because I was very worried.
Yeah.
I guess.
Are they here for Santa? Are they here for
Anyway,
us?
hype. Can't wait for this ending in VLR. Ah, thanks, Kissy.
Amazing.
Did you unplug the
Quick
printer?
flash.
No, it's
Why
just
is-
not on.
I pushed button.
It was off. I turned it off.
Whatever you do,
I had to push
don't
button
unplug the
harder.
soundboard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Cheers.
Card was for your anus.
They slid the card key. They slid the key card through the, and the door rumbled open.
It's open. Let's go.
Okay. Okay. Out of the library into the hallway they ran. At the end of the hallway was a door. Junpei reached into his pocket to pull out a key and he ran towards it.
Okay, Neptune key. Let's see if you work.
He turned it.
Yes! I think it unlocked.
The lock clicked. As one, they shoved the door open and poured through it. Hey! In front of them was another great metal door. Above it was a metal plaque.
It says
Oh.
Incinerator.
We came all the way back
This is the
here.
Incinerator.
This is the first time I've seen it from this side, but yeah.
Real quick pause on this whole scenario situation.
Yeah.
I just realized that we had to pass through a 9 door to get in here.
Yeah.
And they also had to pass through a 9 door to get in here.
Okay.
The door inside the incinerator that like is the escape is a 9 door. Correct?
Yes, but also you're wrong because there's another side to it, and that's what Seven's saying right now. This is the back side of it. I was gonna say if you want to take a look at the map, you can, but this is the opposite side because I believe it's a circle. There's two. There's an entrance and an exit. I don't know, but we got to this incinerator some other way.
Well, okay, so what
Previously.
I was actually thinking, so rewind to the kids in the incinerator.
Yep.
How do they get into that room? They would have had to have a 9 route.
We got here without getting the 9 door, and also
Oh, we did. We went through the little 9 door.
No.
in the first time when Ace burned alive with Snake, we did not.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
And either way,
you're right.
who's to say that this game is constructed the exact same way, right?
Yeah. Well, a lot of people. Hey, Blue, what's going on?
What are their names?
Blue is new here. Is that old Blue or new Blue? New Blue? Hey, then there ought to be a lever near the door.
There's only one Blue. Believe me, with a Himiko avatar like that.
That's what I'm saying. Junpei ran up
I know
to it.
Blue.
Pull that and the door should open.
Got it.
As he spoke, he pulled the lever.
I'm gonna. I think we need to time out GD for a second.
Time out GD and Tommy.
Definitely time out GD and Tommy. Yeah.
Yeah. The motor in the door groaned as it slowly ground open. There was no time to waste.
Apparently, we did go through a 9 door to get there, though. But
Yeah.
that's me admitting it. Definitely, I wasn't told by Ginger.
No.
Who is
yeah.
timed out right
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. As soon as the door opened, far enough to admit them, all 4 dashed through. I wouldn't rush into an incinerator so quick. Then suddenly, there before them were the 4 who they parted with earlier. Ace and Lotus stood in front of the door number 9.
Oh!
Santa was curled into a ball against the wall of the incinerator, holding his stomach.
Lotus socked him.
And there was June. She sat slumped against the wall, exhausted.
What the hell is going on?
Junpei ran towards June. He skidded to a stop in front of her and knelt down.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Junie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are
She
you
looks
okay,
so
Junie?
pretty there,
She's very
though.
pretty.
Her face was pale and her lips dry. When she spoke, he could barely hear her.
You came to get me.
Of course I did. I made a promise.
I'm so glad you're here. So glad.
She mumbled the same words over and over weakly. Junpei could feel his heart breaking.
What happened to you?
I'm fine. I just fainted. I wasn't feeling very good. I'm feeling a lot better now, though.
Are you sure?
Yes. I just need to rest a little longer. I'm sure I'll be fine. You shouldn't worry about me.
He was looking towards Santa. Junpei turned to look as well.
Santa.
Santa grimaced, his face contorted in pain. Seven grabbed him by the collar and roared at him.
Where is it? Where's the gun? You hide it somewhere?
Despite himself, a grunt of pain escaped Santa's lips as Seven shook him.
I don't have it. I got sucker punched and they took the gun.
What? Who took it?
What? Isn't that obvious?
I took the gun.
Oh, damn it! Not again!
Oh, damn it. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Ah, God! Can't get away from this ending. God damn it! They're like, we have this sprite and we're gonna use it.
I mean, yeah.
I'm not complaining.
Nah, well, I am a little bit, but not. Not as much as yeah. He did indeed have the revolver in his hand. It was pressed against Lotus's temple. Ace had her pinned to him with the other arm, and she was shaking visibly.
She tapes her nipples onto those things or what?
Oh,
I
actually,
don't think
see
she
a-
has nipples
I see
anymore.
a dot. Anyways, her fiery attitude was gone, replaced by fear. She didn't dare speak. There was a sweat on her forehead, and when her eyes flickered, or weren't flicking up to the gun pressed against her, they seemed to desperately want to say something.
What the hell do you think you're doing, Ace? Or maybe I ought to say Gentaro Hongo, CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Damn it, Seven! Don't blow your load.
I know. Seven's deep baritone rumble shook the walls. Ace sneered.
You have me at a disadvantage, and I don't like that. You know me, but I don't know you. Do you have any idea how much I've suffered? Can you even begin to understand my pain?
I was trying to murder children.
And this one detective boy
Son of a...
came in and messed up all of my plans.
I only got to burn one child and frame it as a Kane.
This is where he takes off his like sailor outfit and he's wearing his detective outfit, and then Ace goes, "It's you! It's you!"
Oh,
Steve!
Prosopagnosia, right?
Junpei's voice was casual, or at least it was trying to be.
Another irritating insect.
Bang!
Or
Shoots
maybe
Junpei.
Ace thought that he actually did burn Akane, but Akane just threw some other weak child into the incinerator. It was like, deuces! I don't know.
And how do you know that?
Good
Knock,
question.
knock. Who's there? Natural selection.
Oh!
I'm so sorry.
Oh, God.
Sorry.
Oh, man.
Go in this side. Come in this side.
Yeah, but this is actually interesting, is that I realized that we don't actually know that he has prosopagnosia in this timeline, and yet Junpei just said, Junpei couldn't say. He just knew. Another unexplainable mystery.
No matter. If you don't want to answer, it makes no difference to me. This is a waste of time anyway. It's time for me to go.
Behind Ace, Junpei could see the red. It was placed in the It was placed in the small indentation on the wall. Quickly, Ace placed his hand in the scanner.
First is 1. Give me your hand.
Fire Tom too.
Kill Jester.
What? Me? No,
Next is 2. Ooh.
It beeped, and he forced Lotus's hand. It beeped, and he forced Lotus's hand onto the wall as well.
8. And with this,
Thanks.
Then at last, he reached into his pocket of his jacket. He pulled out something and pressed it against the panel. Wait a minute.
9.
Oh, I think shit's gonna get real. The thing he had used for the final verification was the bracelet with the number 9.
The ninth man. Kubota's bracelet.
I believe I've won this game.
His smirk made Junpei's blood
I've had
boil.
quite a time playing with you. I must thank Zero, I suppose.
Wait, what? Ace doesn't know who Zero is.
Junpei's eyes flick towards Santa.
Worst poker player ever.
Yeah.
0.
He hadn't moved since he'd entered the room. Santa was still holding his stomach and groaning as if in immense pain. Junpei wasn't sure if it was real pain, but he wasn't sure it wasn't either.
What the hell are you planning, Santa?
At any
Christmas.
rate, this game ends now. I will escape, and the rest of you will have a slightly less pleasant ending. I suggest you enjoy your final moments. Goodbye. Wait!
Ace, of course, paid no heed to Seven's request and laid hold of the lever on the red. With a sickening sense of finality, he pulled it.
Ooh. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
What? Why isn't it opening? One more time.
Lotus tried to take advantage of Ace's confusion and managed to twist herself out of his grasp, but... At the last second, he grabbed hold of her wrist and shoved it into the red. He waved the number 9 bracelet over the red and then his own bracelet as well. He pulled the lever a second time.
Ooh.
No! What is this? Why? That digital route should be 9! It has to be 9! Then why? Why isn't it opening?
Ace's fury and confusion had overridden all other thoughts. Wait, who did... okay. He had set down the revolver. It was just below the red.
Now!
Seven chose that moment to act. He moved faster than the man of his bulk should have been able to, and he launched himself straight at Ace.
Steve Smash!
Ooh! It was over before they knew it.
No!
In the blink of an eye, Ace was on the floor. He rolled onto his side, groaning in pain.
Kick his ass!
Great for Junpei. She darted around behind him and stuck her head out, making sure to keep Junpei between herself and Ace. Like, really adorable, but also like, why am I your shield?
I know, right?
Like, I'm flattered, but, you know.
That was close. Too close. Thank you, Seven.
Don't mention it.
Seven stood over Ace, his breathing slowly and his breathing slow and heavy.
Just one punch ain't enough for this piece of shit.
Yeah.
After what he did 9 years ago, I ought to rip him to pieces.
Yeah.
Oh.
Suspect can't talk, they ain't much good.
Damn.
Once he's locked up in a cell, we're gonna have a little chat.
Police brutality.
9 years ago? Then you must be...
One of the children.
You finally figured it out, dumbass.
Dumbass.
Ace planted his hands on the floor and shook his head. Junpei walked towards him. He stopped and looked down at Ace with pity on his face.
Ace, you killed Kubota, Nijisaki, and Musashido, didn't you?
Wait. Nijisaki?
He peered at Junpei, genuinely confused.
Oh, right. You don't know yet. All right. We'll just go through them in order then. Let's start off with Kubota.
Well, I mean, we
talked
didn't...
to Kubota and managed to convince him to go into door 5 alone.
Is Snake just like standing in a corner?
Well, Snake's not wearing snake clothes, so he doesn't know it's Snake.
Ah, of course. Okay.
You killed him without making it look
call.
like you killed him. The way I figure it, you had 4 motives. 1. In the Nonary game, the number 9 is dangerous. Whoever had the 9 bracelet could join whatever team they wanted. Adding 9 to any number doesn't change the digital route.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which means that number 9 could do whatever they wanted. You
Yeah.
wanted to remove that threat as soon as possible. 2. You wanted the number 9 bracelet for yourself, so that you could make use of its power. In fact, you did use it in the murder of Nijisaki. 3. Even if his number hadn't been 9, Kubota was a problem. He knew your past. He knew what had happened 9 years before. You needed to silence him before he told anyone. 4. But last, and perhaps the most disturbing, you used Kubota as a test. You wanted to know how serious this Nonary game was. Was it truly life or death, or simply a harmless prank? You convinced him to break the rules so you could see what would happen. That was why you killed Kubota. But he was only the first. Next was Nijisaki. While everyone was off looking for the missing parts for the Reds, you ran into Nijisaki near the big hospital room. However, because of your prosopagnosia, you didn't realize he was Nijisaki.
Guy
Chiefly
X.
because when you met him, he was dressed like Snake. That was why you thought Nijisaki was Snake.
No, that's not... That was Nijisaki? Why? How did...
I'll get to that. Anyway, you thought he was Snake. Snake was one of the kids in your experiment 9 years ago. You remembered him because he was the blind kid. But his presence made you think. Snake was one of my subjects 9 years ago. He probably hates me. But if that's true, why isn't he saying anything? Is he keeping quiet because he can't see? Or perhaps he's working with Zero to get revenge on me. Whatever the reason, anyone who knows my past is a threat. Before he tries anything, I need to get rid of him. That was when you decided you had to kill him. The murder weapon was Kubota's bracelet. You just waved it over the Red. Verified your own number and then grabbed Nijisaki's arm and forced it over the scanner panel. Then, when the door opened, you kicked him in. 9 seconds later, the door closed. And then 81 seconds passed. And poor Nijisaki was dead.
Well, poor Nijisaki was still the guy who organized the Nonary games, you know.
And you mean to say Snake is still alive?
Sorry
He's
to
a slippery snake.
but I'm as good as new. Thank you for killing the wrong man. But I can't say I like knowing that you wanted me dead.
He even
Although,
changed
to
his
be
class to
honest,
mage.
Even if you hadn't tried to kill me, I would still hate you very much.
Well, I wouldn't blame you.
Did some shit.
Ace's self-derision was frustrating. But Junpei kept his emotions in check and continued.
Last but not least, let's talk about Musashido's death. When Clover and I were investigating the chart room, you came over to talk to me. Do you remember what you said?
Oh, a pocket watch. Might I take a look at it?
I handed it to you, and you left the room. You had been in charge of the Nonary project. Of course you would have known the solution to every puzzle. Which would mean that you also knew how to get out of the wheelhouse. All you had to do was place the watch in the indentation on the door to unlock it. With the door open, you could enter the captain's quarters. Musashido was there. Conveniently placed next to him was an axe that practically begged you to kill him with it.
Oh, it's a
You picked up that
zero
axe
and the zero
buried
bracelet.
the blade deep in the other man's chest.
Why?
Because he thought he was zero.
One blow was all it took. And then you returned to the chart room as if nothing had happened.
There was something I wanted to speak with you about, Junpei. Could you come with me for a moment?
I had no reason to say no, so I followed you to the wheelhouse.
It's pretty funny though, because like Clover and you were talking, and Ace is just doop 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 doop. Ah, Junpei, if I might speak with you for a moment.
And each time he came in, he's like, "Goddamn, we're in the middle of something." Okay, here, take the watch. Fine. All right. So what I was saying is,
Just get the fuck out of here.
Can I tell you? God damn it, Ace. Fine. I'll follow you.
What could go wrong?
Yeah. Jesus, casually killing people.
When we stepped inside, remember how you slipped your hand into my vest? You pulled out a piece of paper.
Phrasing.
The one I used to cheat during the vote. But that wasn't really what you were after. Your true purpose had been to slip the watch into my pocket.
Oh,
What?
I didn't catch that.
Wait, no, I know,
Interesting.
but hold on. There's something you want to speak to me about? Didn't he say you have a pocket watch? Let me see that. So
Yeah,
why?
that was earlier.
Yeah. So why did he
gave
have
it
to?
him, and then he gave it back.
Yeah. Why did he have to slip it in?
I don't know. Let's find
It
out.
wasn't a very good plan. Had way too many holes, and someone saying the wrong thing could have brought it all down around you. You must have been desperate. But what made you willing to risk it all to do it?
Man, the "you must have been desperate" line from Junpei so condescending.
It was so good.
You must have been.
You
Desperate.
must have been desperate.
Oh, by the way, yes, I cheated during the vote.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Nice. By the way.
Chibi Bunny.
Yeah.
Chibi Bunny.
Thanks, Chibi.
Good call. Good call.
Yeah. That was the only thing Junpei hadn't been able to figure out.
Musashido's murder is the only one I don't understand. You obviously did it. But why?
Because of this.
Slowly, Ace reached down and pulled something out of his pocket.
Thanks, menacing.
It was a
Machina.
folded piece of paper.
What's with the paper?
Oh, Menacing subscribed. What's going on? Thanks so much.
Just read it.
Well, interesting. Thanks, Ginger.
Junpei took it and opened it.
Let's see.
This was what it said.
Number 1. There are 2 ways you might survive this ordeal. The first is to win the Nonary game. The second is for you to confess your sins of 9 years past. I have prepared a camera in the captain's quarters. The images captured by that camera will be streamed through a satellite and distributed across the world.
Oh.
Simply look into the camera and repent. Once you have confessed everything, I will release you from this ship. To make your confession more credible, I have left you a witness in the captain's quarters. Perhaps he will confess with you. The decision is yours. Do as you please. 0.
When I awoke in that room on D-Deck, I found that in my pocket. That was why I chose door 1 when we voted. If I went through that door, I knew I could get to the captain's quarters. As you said, I knew how to enter the wheelhouse. My plan was to find the pocket watch before anyone else. If I could, then my alibi would be set. At least, that was the plan. Unfortunately for me, you got to it first. That sleight of hand was the best I could manage on short notice.
You meant to kill him from the beginning then? Musashido, I mean.
I only knew Musashido was the witness after I reached the captain's quarters. I asked him, and he answered. He seemed groggy. Perhaps he had only just awoken from sedation. I suppose Nijisaki was in much the same state. He seemed confused and disoriented when I encountered him.
His casual tone.
Yes,
Asked him a question.
I intended to kill him from the beginning, even though I didn't know who he was. I proceeded to the captain's quarters in order to remove this so-called witness.
Ace had confessed everything. What energy he had left with him, with the truth, and he sagged to his knees.
Really don't have the time for this.
Although he had confessed, his sins were not forgiven. Junpei felt revulsion from the pathetic man on the floor near his feet, but among the revulsion was a hint of pity.
Fuck
After
that.
all,
He's a
Ace had
garbage
not
person.
only been the only person who had murdered those 3 men. Junpei spoke quietly.
Ace, you figured it out, haven't you? You were being manipulated.
Yes, so it would seem. I was little more than a puppet, in many ways. Everywhere I went,
Or a fiddle.
everything was already prepared. The Reds in the large hospital room were dismantled. Nijisaki was dressed like Snake. There was an axe in the captain's quarters. Musashido was delirious from the anesthetic, so he couldn't fight back. Nijisaki as well. In retrospect, I can't understand how I could have fallen into such a simple trap. But yes, this was a trap. It was Zero's trap. And I fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. I did everything he wanted me to do.
Yeah. By manipulating you, Zero was able to kill 3 people and keep the blood off his own hands. All of this was revenge for what happened 9 years ago. That's why this Nonary game happened. Am I right? Santa?
Ooh. Dun 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 dun.
Da-da-da-da.
Oh.
Junpei looked over at Santa. As Santa spoke, he stood up, his legs still shaky.
Huh? What the hell are you talking about? I don't know any...
Ain't no point trying to play dumb anymore, Santa. Actually, I guess I should call you Aoi Kurashiki, huh?
Seven's face was sad as he spoke.
My memory came back to me, kid. You're Aoi Kurashiki, no doubt about it. Never thought I'd be back in this room talking to you.
Those black strips of fabric are what's left of your jacket. Really should have bought new
But
clothes.
hey, I guess this was all part of your plan, right? After all, The person who planned the Nonary game this time around was Zero. And Zero's you.
Looks like you really do have your memories back, huh?
Santa's smile was sarcastic and something else.
Well, what? I guess there's no point in hiding it then, huh? Yeah, you got me. I'm Aoi Kurashiki. I was one of the kids in the Nonary game 9 years ago.
What's really funny is that, you know, Seven's a good guy.
Yeah.
And we're going to find out. But if Santa really is Zero, it's kind of a dick move to take, like, you know, the good guy detective and put him in a second Nonary game like he deserves it.
Oh, man, yeah.
So
I wonder if it was his protection.
Yeah, what if it's a failsafe where it's like, I know that you're a good guy.
Yeah.
I could
Also, what is Junpei doing in the game? You know, like, I know.
Yeah, we're
going to find out. I'm not asking.
Rhetorical question.
Yeah. Rhetorical
Don't
question.
answer
Don't
in
answer chat.
I made it out. So did Snake over there. But there's one thing... No, I guess there's two things you got wrong. Number one, I ain't Zero.
Ah, fuck. Well, I'm wrong.
What?
You're probably right, you bastard.
Wait, what?
Wait,
Sure,
what?
I was helping Zero out, but I'm really more of an assistant.
Ah!
But an assistant's only an assistant. I didn't come up with all this. All I did was follow Zero's orders.
Then, if you're not Zero, who is?
Calm down there, Junpei. Didn't I say two things? You made one more mistake. Junpei, you just said, all of this was revenge for what happened 9 years ago. That's why this Nonary game happened. But that's not it. Revenge isn't the only purpose. There's another reason you guys were playing the Nonary game. To save someone.
Save someone?
Right. You were brought here to help my sister. To save Akane.
What the hell are you talking about? Akane Kurashiki died 9 years ago in this room. I was there. I saw...
Suddenly, Seven froze. His eyes went as wide as dinner plates, and he spun around towards June. Junpei followed his gaze.
What?
She was gone. Where had June have been? There was nothing.
What the hell? Where is she? Where's Akane Kurashiki?
Seven began to mumble to himself, a strange series of words strung together as if his mind wasn't functioning properly. His face was twisted with effort, as though he were struggling with something they couldn't see. He gritted his teeth and pressed his hand against the side of his head.
Oh, my head! My head, it feels like it's gonna pop.
Seven! What the hell is going on?
I don't know. I just... Oh! I swear to God, my head feels like it's about to explode!
From somewhere far away, they all heard a deep, heavy noise. It sounded like a tremendous wheel slowly beginning to turn. Santa seemed to have entered an almost trance-like state. His words were calm and measured.
What was the Nonary Project? I'm sure you know already, but I'll tell you one more time. It was a project designed to test a particular phenomenon. And what was that phenomenon? For two organisms to communicate with one another in the absence of physical contact. The morphogenetic field theory. Could human beings use these invisible fields to exchange information? That was what this experiment was conducted to determine. There were two separate locations. One was the Gigantic, and the other was a building in Nevada called Building Q. The 9 children trapped in Building Q were faced with numerous puzzles, copies of identical ones on the Gigantic. They were told to send their answers into the morphic field set and transmit them to their brothers and sisters on the Gigantic. The transmitters were put in Building Q, and the receivers were put on the Gigantic. Each sibling pair was supposed to be split up, but there was a mistake. Akane was a transmitter. She should have been in Building Q. However, for some reason, she was placed on the Gigantic with the receivers, like me. Perhaps she was mistaken for someone who was supposed to be in Group A. Whatever the case, Akane ended up on the Gigantic. I think I've told you enough. You get it, don't you? I'm pretty sure you know where this is going, Junpei.
Where what is going?
Don't play dumb. You know things you shouldn't. Things you couldn't.
Yeah?
How did you know Ace had prosopagnosia? How did you know why Ace wanted to kill Kubota and how Nijisaki was killed? Were you surprised when you found out Ace was Hongo? And what about the coffin Snake was trapped in? How the hell did you open it?
Well, that's...
The answer to that was easy. He knew because I knew. Junpei was receiving information that I sent him through the morphic field set. It's simple, really. How do I know the alternate futures then?
What?
Imagine a river that splits in two like an upside down Y.
The flow chart.
The river flows from the top to the bottom from a single stream into two branches. It can never flow backward. Information is the same way. It moves from the past to the future, but never flows backwards. That's why people at the river's source in the past will never know about those downstream in the future. But the people downstream will never know about one another either. Information only flows along the path of the river. But I'm different. I can manipulate the morphic field set to pluck knowledge from the future. I know what happens on either fork of the river, even though the people on either fork know nothing about one another. Now, who am I? I am the 9th letter of the alphabet. But I'm also 0. No, that's not true. I'm not really 0. Not yet. Perhaps you could say I am less than 0. 0 is my future. In 9 years, I will be 0. Where did you go?
Can we switch to novel?
I can't.
Oh.
June. No, Akane. Where did you go?
Santa!
Why is Clover...
Oh, shit.
Freeze.
Oh, fuck.
Santa's got the gun. Santa's got a gun. Guess he picked it up when we weren't watching.
Ace is on the run.
Looks like he's turning the tables on Ace, though. Wonder how he likes having a gun into his head. Sure isn't about to take that gun off him for a minute, is he? Ace isn't putting up any fight. I mean, I don't think I would either, but he looks drained. I guess he's going for the door, huh? He doesn't need to verify to go through that door, but...
Hey, what's your plan, Santa? What are you doing?
You can't get through any numbered doors with just 2 people. What the hell is he thinking?
Didn't I tell you? I'm Santa Claus. It's time for me to go make a wish come true.
Ooh!
That's it? That's all he's gonna give us? What the hell does that even mean? Shit, they're out.
What? Well, that wasn't the 9 door.
Oh, and now the gate's shut.
Oh, not this shit again.
Looks like the rest of us are stuck in here. They're all looking at me. At least Seven's headache is gone. He seems to be all right. Well, I guess there's no harm in trying. Let's see if this door still opens.
Damn. Well, it looks like this door isn't opening anytime soon.
Oh, you mean we're trapped?
So it would seem.
What the hell is Santa trying to do?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, what?
Have you considered where we are? There can really only be one thing Santa would do now.
No.
No, you can't be serious.
Oh, no.
Oh, but he is. Shit, we've got to do something. Maybe we can still get out through the door 9. There's the red. Yeah, all right. We can do this. I've just got to... No, it's not going to work. There's no way. There's 5 of us. There's no way the 5 of us can't open this door. 2 + 4 + 5 + 7 + 8, 26. 2.
Give us
6
Ace back!
Ace.
It'd still be 6 people, though.
I know. Is there any combination that will work?
Junpei, can I borrow your pen and notebook?
Uh-oh.
Sure, why not? I don't think I'm going to need them ever again. Well, she certainly looks purposeful. Looks like she's writing equations, a lot of them. Huh. Oh, man. She doesn't look very happy. What? Hey, no need to be ripping pages out like that. Jeez.
What the hell are you doing, Clover? Give me that!
All right. At least Seven's got it away from her. Maybe now I can get a look at what she's writing. Let's see.
Oh.
Everyone but Lotus.
What? And there's no other way?
Lotus. Looks like she figured it out, though. Man, this is just too cruel.
It's okay. Go.
Lotus.
Come on, you know we can't do that.
Oh, don't give me that. I'm sure you'd love to get rid of me.
God damn it, you idiot!
Oh, there. Where the hell did that come from? Looks like she expected about as much as I did.
Without, if you're not, look, it'd be bad, all right?
They've fallen in love.
Oh, he loves her so much.
Is this a ship on a ship?
I think it's a ship.
Is this ship porn? This is ship porn.
No, this is ship romance. This is the ship notebook. This is the ship time traveler's wife.
Daddy, why is one ship in the other ship?
This is ship baby making. How do you think they make speedboats?
I have an idea.
Okay.
It's crazy, but it just might work.
Okay.
7, you need to fillet Lotus.
What the fuck?
Because 7, 8, 9.
That doesn't even make sense because she's an 8, not a 9.
But if he eats 9, or if he
She eats 8.
if he eats 8, they'll get 9. Well, she'll get 9 if she's lucky.
Oh, fuck, man. That took a turn. This is so cute, says Raphael, right? Hey, if Lotus and 7 turn out to be related, I'm gonna scream. Jesus.
It's not possible.
Moving on now.
Yeah, this idea.
Get rid of Neandroid. I changed my mind.
Okay. Bad.
Yeah.
Fillet. What a word.
What a word.
If there weren't assholes like you around, I'd be out of a job.
Oh. Oh.
You're calling me I'm an asshole, not a criminal.
Calling you a cradle robber.
Leaving you behind, all right? And
7.
Oh.
He's right. I'm not leaving you either.
Me too.
You didn't honestly think I'd abandon you, did you?
You're all idiots.
Oh,
But real
Bubacas.
talk, this is really sweet.
Got the soon going here.
As tough as you want, Lotus. We can all see you're about to cry.
That being said, however,
Yeah.
however,
Hey, good
I
feel
doubt
good
we would
moment
be able
now.
to
Let's
open the
realize how
door anyway,
fucked we are.
Yeah.
even if we were to leave Lotus behind.
Huh? Why?
I trust you remember what happened to Ace? I couldn't see exactly what happened, but I was able to guess what he was attempting to do earlier at the Red.
Oh, yeah.
It's an upside down door.
No! What is this? Why? The digital route should be 9! It has to be 9! Then why? Why isn't it opening?
Just to see, why don't we give it a shot?
give it a shot.
Yes, that is what I said.
The gun is gone, right? We can't make a terrible joke. 18.
You were right.
It's 26,
Ain't
7.
opening.
Interesting. Oh,
But
or
it
it's a
did
really
open
crappily
9
drawn
years
7.
ago.
Ah.
The digital route was 9 then, I'm sure of it.
Oh.
You think maybe they changed the settings?
They really wanted to burn some kids. Oh no, they got out. They got out. Shit. Shit, if we can't go through the door, we can't get out. The walls are way too high. There's no way in hell we can get to that hole 7 popped out of 9 years ago. All we can do is stand here and stare at this door with a 9 on it. I guess this is it. This is the end.
Good run, boys. Epiphany. Hit me. Whew. Akane vision! Ah!
Wait, can you click Akane Vision just to see if it switches?
I was watching, and I watched everything that was reflected in his eyes. Oh, and I totally was right, by the way.
Maybe. I mean, we're kind of both right.
Santa was an assistant.
Yeah.
Not Zero, though. He literally said, like, I am
Yeah.
not Zero.
Yeah, yeah.
And I said,
But they work it together like a team.
no.
See, every team has a leader.
And no. Every team has a leader and other players, and some have assistants, which are not part of the team. They assist the team.
I mean, I think Santa was pretty critical to this team.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were right. I was just, the 60, you were the 40.
I see. Yeah, that's fair. I'll take that.
All right. I was watching. I had watched everything that was reflected in his eyes. I was listening.
Should I be doing this because it's Akane Vision?
Yeah, go for it.
Every sound that vibrated in his eardrums, I heard. Smell, taste, touch. I felt everything he felt. I knew. I knew everything about him. What he was thinking, what he was feeling, what he was sensing. All of his feelings and worries and fears had become mine. My mind, my consciousness, was inside of him. Through the morphic field set, we were resonant, and we were as one. I was him, and at the same time, I was an observer. It started with a tremendous noise like a clap of thunder. That was approximately 9 hours ago. A bomb had gone off on the ship we were on.
Huh.
That was when my resonance began with him. My resonant event melted into him, and we became one inside of Junpei. Somehow I found myself in Junpei's mind 9 years in the future. But I didn't lose myself. I was living 2 realities at once. One was the present, and one was the future. Perhaps you can think of it as 2 movies showing on the same screen at the same time. Eventually, it becomes difficult to separate them and determine which movie is which. However, if I concentrated, I was able to focus on one or the other. That was why I was able to grasp what was happening in front of me.
Come on, over here!
That was my brother, Aoi. He was yelling. I followed him. Around me were 7 other children. They all looked like they were about my age.
Come on, hurry up!
We ran down a long, straight hallway and burst into the large hospital room. Everyone was arguing. 2 of the boys got in a fist fight. A girl watching them began to cry. "I want to go home," she cried. "I want to go home." Another girl slapped the crying girl and glared down at her. It has been 2 hours since the Nonary game began. We were starting to fall apart. But just when all hope seemed lost, Light started talking. He was blind. 9 years later, we'd call him Snake.
Hello, everyone? Could you come over here for a moment?
He was older than most of us, and his voice had authority and dignity.
That's what authority and dignity sounds like? Okay.
The fights died down, and we gathered around him.
I have a little sister. She is very important to me.
Oh.
Right now, she is over in Building Q, and is desperately trying to send information over to me. Her name is Clover, and today is her 9th birthday.
Wait, was her name actually Clover?
Apparently.
Freaking pretty funny.
Get a Clover smug when she thought up that name.
Yeah.
My code name is Clover.
Wink.
Wink.
As he spoke, he pulled something from his pocket. In his hand were 9 4-leaf clovers.
I was going to give these to her as a birthday present. I'm sure I've already told you, but I am blind. For a man who can't see, collecting 9 of a very specific plant is, well, it is difficult. But
Yeah.
my sister means a great deal to me. And I hope that these would show her how much I cared for her.
Aww.
Since it's her 9th birthday, I thought 9 4-leaf clovers would be appropriate. Every one of you has a brother or a sister in Building Q with Clover. For their sake, we have to survive. We have to get off this ship. Do you understand? If we're going to do that, there are 3 things you have to remember. We need trust and love, and we have to have faith in one another. If we can take all 3 of those to heart, then I promise that good luck will come our way. Did you know that the leaves on the 4-leaf clover mean faith, trust, love, and luck? Those words are leaf words. So if you believe what I've told you, and you understand, then I want you each to have one of these. They're a promise between friends.
I don't know if I believe him.
He gave a clover to each of us. I took one too. Eventually, he was left with only a single 4-leaf clover. He had one last thing to say.
Now don't ever forget, so long as you have that, we will always be connected. Do you understand?
Hey, you Mega Video Man. Thank you. Power move. Need a code name? Use your real name. Waffles.
When he finished, the tension of only a few minutes before was gone. We were calm. After that, we ran around the ship for a while longer and opened several of the numbered doors until we finally found a door with the number 9 on it. In fact, there were 2 doors with 9 on them, and we found them in the chapel. We split up into 2 groups and walked through the doors. Thanks, Kazuto.
This fucking incinerator.
Before long, we all found ourselves in a room with a ceiling that looked like an upside-down funnel. For some reason, this room had another number 9, but this time it was the only one. But if there's only one door, that meant that 5 people could escape.
What are we gonna do? There aren't any other doors.
We began to panic. Then, as if things had gotten bad enough already, or hadn't gotten bad enough already.
Warning. Warning. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged. Automatic incineration will take place in 18 minutes. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately. Repeat. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged.
What? What's happening? What did that thing say? That didn't sound good.
No.
My brother Owie swallowed hard and answered.
I think it means this room is gonna burn.
Burn!
The plaque on the door says incinerator, and that voice said that the incineration is about to start. And incinerate means to burn.
No! Help me!
Abject terror filled the room as everyone began to scream and cry. Every pair of eyes were filled with despair. Then, high up on the wall, a door opened up and a man appeared. He was a huge, frightening mountain of a man, as large as a bear. 9 years later, we'd call him 7.
Don't worry, kids. I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys. I'm a detective. I'm here to rescue you.
The rest happened just like 7 said it had. The 4 of us who'd stayed behind were saved by 7. We crawled through the vent away from the incinerator and slid into the hallway. We came out on the other side of door 9. On the wall opposite the door was a set of double doors. We went through those and began to run up the spiral stairs. As we ran, I led the way. Behind me were Nona, my brother Owie, Snake, and 7. The other children, the one who'd gone through door 9 before us, were up ahead. I could hear them cheering each other on. We ran and ran and ran. We leapt across as many stairs as we could and kept running. The stairs spiraled upwards like a tornado. Eventually, I pulled ahead of the rest. Perhaps Nona had slowed them down. I didn't want to lose them, so I slowed down as well. I didn't stop, but I glanced over my shoulder from time to time to see if they had caught up. That was when I realized.
Oh no, where is it? Did I drop Jumpy's present?
No!
I knew I'd had it with me when we passed through the vent.
You silly girl.
Then, had I dropped it when we slid out? I had to go back. I had to.
No!
But I knew I couldn't tell the others. They would stop me, and I was sure of that.
Yeah?
I didn't stop to think. I simply moved. I ran to the central hall, the room that connected to all the other areas of the ship.
How did you get past them on a spiral staircase, though?
I hid in the shadows, and moments later I felt a rush of wind as they ran up past me. Up the staircase. I waited until they were out of sight, and then I ran. I moved as quietly as I could, down and down and down. Finally, I reached the bottom deck.
Man, this is you really put a lot of effort into really fucking yourself over here. Like, you really premeditated that one.
I ran into the hallway and looked around frantically. It was just where I thought it would be, sitting under the opening of the vent.
Ah, the fromage.
I ran over and snatched it from the floor, but as I ran back towards the stairs in freedom...
The yoink.
The door to the incinerator opened and a man stepped out. It was Hongo. Gentaro Hongo. 9 years later, we'd call him Ace.
Ah, how wonderful to see you decided to come back.
His smile made my blood run cold. It looked mechanical, as if someone had simply pulled up the corners of his mouth.
Come with me. We must continue the experiment.
I shook my head, eyes wide.
I have a doctor's appointment.
Slowly, I began to walk backwards. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps. And then I spun around and broke into a run. I felt Hongo's hand close over my left wrist.
I said, come with me.
There was an edge of insanity to his voice now. I pulled as hard as I could.
No! Stop! Let go of me!
I shook my body and flailed my arms, trying desperately to get Hongo to let go of me. But I was still only a child. I was no match for a man like Hongo.
Stop struggling, goddammit! Do as I tell you!
He heaved on my arm, trying to pull me into the incinerator. I screamed.
Help me! Somebody help me!
Then suddenly,
Akane!
the door to the stairs flew open, and my brother Aoi burst out of it. Behind him came Seven and Snake.
Akane!
He cried my name again as he leapt towards Hongo.
You came back!
I cried out. But then,
Ah! You're too late, idiot!
Hongo threw his full weight against my arm, pulling us both into the incinerator.
That's such a villain line. You're too late.
The force of it threw me to the floor. I scrambled to my feet and looked towards the open number 9 door. Hongo stood between it and me, but behind him I could see my brother, fists clenched. Those fists never reached Hongo. With the cold, heartless screech of metal on metal, the door slammed shut. Hongo glanced at me mechanically?
Yeah, mechanically.
His face registering that there was an object there, but not anything he would consider a human being. Then he turned away and walked to the red that sat next to the door. He reached into his pocket and removed 2 bracelets. He waved them both over the scanner panel. 2 asterisks appeared on the red. He checked the screen and tossed the bracelets carelessly onto the floor. What was he doing? What was the point? He made no effort to explain himself, of course. He said nothing at all and walked past me as though I were nothing more than a rock by the roadside. A few moments later,
Huh.
the 2 other doors slid shut as well. Faintly, I could hear someone pounding on the door behind me. I turned around and ran towards the door with the 9.
Akane! Akane! Are you okay?
I could hear a voice from the other side of the door. A worried, frightened voice.
Help me!
My throat was already raw, but I screamed as loud as I could. My voice echoed lonely around the empty room.
What should I do? I think I'm trapped in here!
Nah.
Where's Hongo?
It's not cool.
He went out the other door!
What?
Then it started again.
Warning. Warning. Emergency Incineration Command has been acknowledged. Incineration will
Go.
begin in
Junpei vision. Oh, we flip back.
18 minutes. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately.
Holy shit.
Man, I knew that was what it was gonna say. But that is one hell of a creepy voice.
I knew it!
It's starting.
Santa started the incinerator.
Fuck! Man, I never thought I'd hear that damn voice again after 9 years.
What the hell? What the hell? What in God's name are you talking about? It's 9 years this and 9 years that, and when it's not 9 years something, then you're talking about some sort of fucking experiments. You aren't making any sense.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, Lotus, but we really don't have time to explain it right now. I promise. I'll tell you everything once we get out of here.
But
Incineration will begin in
What if we die? I can't die and not know. We can't risk that.
you know what that means, right? Incinerate means burn. What kind of idiot do you think I am? I know what incinerate means. Well,
Pulls out diary. Today I learned incinerate.
And it's not a very good thing.
damn it. Okay, fine.
I can't know.
Damn it.
I won't ask anything else. Talk about whatever you want. But you have to do something for me. 7, figure this out.
What? Why me?
Just shut up and stop this thing.
How the hell?
There has to be some sort of emergency shut-off button.
There isn't anything like that.
How the hell do you know?
Because I looked for it 9 years ago.
Yeah. Lotus isn't happy about that. Can you really blame her?
Yeah, MKP2 says it's incinerate in the Japanese version, which is why they explain it so much. I figured it was something like that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I see.
Incinerate. Oh, whoa. Oh, hi. Hello. Wow, that looks welcoming. Let's put that on our face and eyes.
What else can I say about it, but...
What the hell is that?
What is that? What is that?
What else could I say? The floor opened up and a machine rose up out of it. It looked like a computer. At least, it kind of did. There was a monitor, a keyboard, and a cross-shaped device of some kind. Something about the machine scared me, but I forced myself to walk up to it. I was terrified. Tears poured down my face. I wiped them off, even as more took their place, and forced myself forward. Finally, I reached it. I looked at the screen. It was blank. All I saw was my own frightened face staring back at me from the glass, drenched in tears.
All I can see on this screen is a reflection of my own face. I'm looking kind of freaked out. I know I'm sweating like crazy, but seeing it kind of drives me home. Okay, Junpei, just calm down, all right? Everything's gonna be okay. Man, I wish that this thing would just shut up.
Incineration will begin in 15 minutes.
All right, thanks. This thing. If it's only showing up now, then it's gotta be important. But what the hell am I supposed to do with it?
Hey, move!
Who?
Yeah. Hey, we're all tense, lady. That doesn't mean you get to shove people around.
It's turned on. There's nothing on the screen, though. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. If there's nothing on here, how are we supposed to do anything with it?
Sure, I'll just push buttons, and I'm sure that'll... Oh. Hey! Well, at least it's on now. What's on the screen, though?
What is this?
What's up?
It looks like some sort of puzzle.
It's got a bunch of numbers and letters scattered across the 5x5 grid. Range from 1 to 8.
Do you think that if we solve this puzzle, the incinerator will stop? Yeah. Well, we can hope, right?
All right, puzzle. How do you work? Oh, man, that goddamn voice again.
Incineration will begin in
14.
Oh,
God, it's going faster!
Jesus. All right, shit, 13 minutes. Can we really do this? My heart feels like it's gonna pop.
My heart was pounding like it was about to explode. I stared at the puzzle on the screen. I was sure I had to solve it somehow, but I had no idea how. My connection to Jumpy had been gone for a while. His mind was gone. I couldn't get any more information from him. I felt seconds tick by as I stared at the screen, completely lost. My cheeks felt hot as tears poured over them. Then I heard a voice.
Hey, what are you doing?
It was muffled. I turned around. Pressed against the window in the entry door was a face, a frightening, evil face. It was Hongo. How long had he been watching me?
Don't know what to do?
He was yelling, but his voice was still muffled.
It's simple, really. But I suppose I might as well tell you. Just solve the puzzle on that machine.
His laughter was muffled by the door, but it still tore at my heart like the claws of a vicious monster. I bit my lip and glared at Hongo, struggling to hold back hot tears.
You're a terrible person! I hate you!
Oh my! How could you call a gentleman such as myself a terrible person? That's not very nice. I'm quite fair. I don't use tricks or play dirty. You see? I've even left you a way out.
A way out?
Didn't you hear me?
That game in
All you
development?
have to do is solve that puzzle. Do that.
Play this
and you
game.
can Stop the incinerator.
What's the point of stopping it? You'll only capture me and make me do this all again. I'm not going to listen to you. If you're just going to throw me back in here, I might as well just die now.
Oh,
Michael,
that's one way to look at it.
Listen to anything I've said. I told you, I'm a fair man.
Huh?
If you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will in turn activate. If this experiment is to deliver valid results, there must be a chance of success. If you succeed, you will escape.
The verification function of the red?
Then I remembered. Before Hongo left the room, he had scanned 2 bracelets onto the red.
Ah, so you do remember. Right now there are 2 numbers in the red. The first is 1, and the second is 3. Say, Akane, what's your number?
I looked down at my left hand. The face on my bracelet showed a 5. 1 plus 3 plus 5 is 9. I ran to the door with a 9 on it. I grabbed the red and put my hand against the scanner panel.
You really aren't one for listening, are you?
I hear Hongo's muffled voice from across the room.
I've already told you, didn't I? Once you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will activate. In other words, if you haven't solved the puzzle, you can't enter your number. What kind of fool are you?
Why are you doing this?
You could never understand. You don't know what it's like to spend every day surrounded by monkeys.
I wonder if that's literal monkeys. Like he tried this experiment with monkeys, like couldn't get the human testing available. So
I think
chimpanzees.
I think it's prosopagnosia. Everyone just looks the same.
like monkeys.
And like we can't distinguish monkeys' features from each other. I'm sure monkeys can.
So I wonder if he's trying to connect to other people to get rid of his own
Now
prosopagnosia.
start the experiment. Solve the puzzle.
I think he's just a little crazy.
I don't know how!
Of course you don't. Isn't that the point? You understand, don't you? Access the morphogenetic field and find the solution.
I can't!
Then you'll die. You'll burn alive. It's gonna be quite hot in there in a few minutes. I imagine it will be very painful.
Yeah.
So much for not being what he said. He's not a cruel man.
No, he said he was fair.
Oh.
He doesn't fight dirty.
His horrible laugh echoed across the room, and even after his face disappeared from the window, I could hear it.
Incineration will begin in
10 minutes?
Yes.
Here's the puzzle.
I was crying, great gulping sobs broken by hiccups that shook my body. I was terrified. I could feel my fear pressing down on me like a tremendous weight. Somehow I forced my shaking legs to carry me back to the device. I stared at the monitor.
I can't. I just can't. There's no way. I can't figure this out.
What was I gonna do? I didn't know. I didn't even know where to start. Fear scattered my thoughts, and all I could think of was how I was gonna die. My palms were sweating, and my blood was boiling in my veins. It was hot. So hot.
How are your knees?
I couldn't breathe. I felt dizzy. My heart roared in my chest as if it would pound itself to pieces. Thanks, JLK, or JKL. I reached into my pocket. I wrapped my hand around the thing I'd come back to get. The doll jump he had given me.
Aww.
At least I had that. I held it tight with both hands and prayed.
Help me! Jumpy! Help me! Help me! Help me! Jumpy! 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 Please!
Oh.
Help me! Jumpy!
Akane?
Akane?
Who the hell is Akane?
Shut up! Just shut the hell up!
Oh, right.
Exactly my response. In my head, I was like, shut up, Otis! Just shut up! I'm having a moment with my dead, risen, come back, different timeline girlfriend.
Akane! Who the fuck is Akane?
Shut up!
What do the boysenberries taste like?
We told you we're not explaining things, and you said that was okay.
Hey, stop asking questions. You said last question. Seven Lotus didn't understand. I think Clover and Snake had an idea, though. Clover's looking at me. I think Snake might have figured it out. Oh, it doesn't matter. They're in my way. Yeah. Where'd you go? Maybe over here?
Akane! Akane! Can you hear me? Akane! Say something!
Fuck! Did something break our connection? I swear I just heard her. Shit!
Akane! Answer me! Akane!
Jumpy?
I spun around.
Oh, I heard a voice. His voice. I looked around. He wasn't in the room, of course. But I heard it so clearly. Like he was right there.
Jumpy!
I screamed as loud as I could.
Akane!
Jumpy!
Oh. So apparently this is a little different on the DS version because there's 2 screens.
Oh, so cool.
Yeah, so these would be happening in tandem.
Ah. That's her. She's there.
Then that means...
Akane! Akane!
Are you in an incinerator right now?
Yes, I am!
It's just an odd question to start with. I understand the context of it. I just imagine phoning something like, hey, you're in incinerator now? Cool.
I couldn't believe that he knew that.
Now I understand what Santa meant.
There's only one way to help her. You were brought here to help my sister. To save Akane.
I think I get it now.
Incineration will begin in 7 minutes.
Jumpy, we don't have time!
As quickly as I could, I told him that we had to solve the puzzle in order to stop the incinerator.
Got it!
And I do. I get everything now. At last I finally understand what all of this means. I know why the Nonary Games was held today. I know why we were kidnapped and brought here. It was all for this moment. All of this was planned out to lead to this one moment. Oh my god. This is insane. I can't believe it. But there's only one possible answer. June is... 0 is... Akane Kurashiki. She recreated the history of the future that she had a glimpse of 9 years ago. She tried to save herself that way 9 years ago. No, she's trying to save herself right now. That means that there's only one thing for me to do. Even if this is all some sort of insane plan, I will save her. I will save Akane Kurashiki. Oh, I must save her no matter what.
Incineration will begin in 6 minutes.
The voice reminded
me how much time I had left.
Jumpy!
Yeah, I know. Just hang on, all right? I promise I'll get you out of there. I'm not gonna let you die. I promise. So don't worry, all right? Just give me a few minutes, okay?
Okay.
My voice shook as I answered. It was hot in the room. It felt like my heart was on fire. 6 minutes or not, my heart burned with my feelings for him.
No. Oh.
Alright, time to get to work, Junpei. Is Snake talking to them about something? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Get out of my way.
Hey, what are you...
Shut the fuck up, Lotus.
Just trust me, okay?
I didn't mean to snap, but there's a lot more at stake here than your pride. I'll apologize later, alright? Now let's have a look at this thing. We got numbers all over the grid. I think the panels are out of order. So I just need to switch these out. Staring at it isn't gonna accomplish anything. I'll just have to try it.
Just think of what I did all those times before. I'm gonna do this on my own, with my own mind. I'm gonna solve this problem.
My own mind. How much time do we have left?
6 minutes.
6 minutes?
Yeah, 5, 6 minutes.
I was gonna start a stopwatch
Yeah,
and see if we'd actually do it in
Let's see.
6 minutes.
All right,
Okay,
so
is this? So check the hint for the second screen. Oh, is this? Are we supposed to have this? Oh.
when I pressed hint, numbers appeared in the empty slots. I wonder if no. Okay. They're all single digits. I think the numbers change when I switch out the yellow squares. Hold on, so this would be 8. And then, no. Squares are at the bottom. Why does it stay blank when I press hint? Squares at the bottom.
The bottom right, I think it's talking about.
W? So that one's locked in.
So what I think, okay, so what's happening here, right?
Yeah.
See how the numbers between 8 and 1 are all 9?
Yeah.
819, 819, 819.
Yeah.
I think...
Yeah. It's like, it's a some
9.
sort of sum, right? So this plus this is this. So like this plus this.
I think it might be a digital root with base 10.
Yeah. Okay, well, figure some shit out right now. And then we got 6. So 999 all around that 1 was a really good place to start.
Do we have to make them all 9s? Probably. I mean, that fits the theme of the game. Just try switching one out and see how the numbers behave. Like the 3 in the middle there. Click the 3 on the left. And then put like 5 there and see if they go up by 2. They do.
Okay, so you want to make them all 9? Want everything 9?
I think so.
I can switch out P's as well.
Yeah.
Actually,
They're base
switch
10.
out P. Oh shit. Okay, cool. So 1 and all the 9s. So we want to leave all those. Actually, what if I just
switch like R with D and C? We've only got 4 minutes, so.
And R with D. No.
Now switch D with A and see how that behaves.
Wait. No, I want. Oh, wait, shit. D with A?
Yeah, because A is 3 away.
Oh, it's all digital roots as well.
Yeah.
Ah, son of a bitch. 8. But I have to switch. Oh, switch out 8 as well.
If you move that 3, yeah, that 9 will change. I think it's the digital root of all 4 of the numbers. Hold on. So 6, 1, 7, 8 is 15. Yep, 18. So you see how that 9 is in the middle of the 4 numbers? It's the digital root of those 4 numbers.
Those 4? Okay,
yeah.
so 8.
And you can't touch that 3, and you can't touch that W. Oh.
No, it disappeared. Looks like I can turn them on and off. Some special meaning behind the 2 modes? What could it mean?
I don't know about that part, but we have 3 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, God.
But switch the O first to make the things 9. Like, just put them all in there, because that nothing else can move around those ones.
No.
Oh, except for the 5. But see if we make that one the right 9. There we go. So leave that there. And then switch the 5 to make the 2 9. Because the 7 can't move now.
Oh, wow. You had a lot of 9s there.
Wait, what?
Yeah, but those might change. So if we work our way through it this way, we might get it. Because you can't move that 8. There you go. So leave that there. And then now start with the P. Because the 6, the 3, and the 8 can't move.
Yeah.
There you go. No, leave that there. Okay, great. Now move to the other 8 over there. Because all of those can't move now. And that 7...
No, I want to switch this.
You do. But... One the bottom right. Does that mean they're supposed to match? Oh. All the numbers in the squares disappear?
If I switch out a yellow square, the numbers show up and the hint change too. Numbers affected by adjacent squares. For example, 3 and 5 increased by 2. Maybe they all have to be the numbers. Wait, I've only got 1 number left, but... Oh, actually...
Oh, and now we spell something.
Oh, now we spell something. Password.
Oh. What?
Oh, use the empty space, maybe?
No, I can't do anything.
Okay.
Wait, okay, I've got an idea.
Yeah, just switch out the things that you want to switch out. Yeah, so put the P in there.
And then...
okay.
And then put the P in. Or wait. Yeah, put the P in and now switch to 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then...
You've got 60 seconds! Yeah, the W. The D? Oh, yeah, no, the D. Give it the D! We've got 46 seconds.
I'm choking right now.
You put the O in the wrong... Oh, no, you didn't.
No.
40 seconds.
Shit. Oh my fucking god!
5 minutes and 34 seconds left.
Wait, well, 5 minutes left?
No. Sorry. If we had 6 minutes until incineration,
okay, wait.
it's
So
5:34.
password is password?
Password. Yeah. I mean, she's kind of dead now. Oh. 9?
Wait, what the? All ice? What do they want from us right now? There's no hint, there's nothing.
9?
Maybe we should have paid attention to the order the numbers were in.
Yeah, but they can't. Password? I'm inputting a password now, then. Are there any hints? What the hell am I supposed to put in here?
Well, we're burned.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're past 6 minutes now.
Yeah.
I started the time. I thought that was it. Maybe it's Doral sap.
Oh, there's no backspace either.
There's reset.
Oh. That's where I solved the last puzzle. Maybe the hint was in that one? Yeah, I can't get
Can
back.
you go to your file? Is there any information in your file? Probably not, eh?
I don't have access to the file.
Oh, damn it.
What do they want here?
Akane's super toasty.
Yeah.
You don't think it's all 9s, do you?
Does
Yep, put all 9s in, like all 9s.
the puzzle? The answer ended up being password after it was an extra space. The 9th square. Hey, that's the password. Wait, so
Just a single 9?
oh, I see. Wait, what?
Just try 1 9.
Like
2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 is 9.
Yes, that's it. Akane,
Weird.
Did you get it?
Yes, I did! I solved it! I mean, really, you solved it for me, but I copied everything you did!
nice of her to give credit.
Now I just have to press enter!
Then what the hell are you waiting for?
Fucking push it! Sorry.
Push it.
Will.
I hit the enter key.
Okay.
Sorry, I tried to get in there fast because otherwise Tom's gonna get it.
Emergency shutdown command has been confirmed. Incineration system has been disabled.
Jumpy! It worked! It worked! The incinerator shut down! It worked!
Tears rolled down my face as I cried out to him, but they were very different sort of tears. A wonderful feeling of accomplishment and relief flooded my body. At the same time, what strength I had left disappeared and I collapsed to the floor. For a while, I just lay there, laughing and crying and enjoying being alive. Every time I thought about him, I thought my heart would burst.
Whew.
I can't quite believe I did it. But I'm so glad. So glad. I feel like my heart's on fire. No, I don't have time to be thinking about that kind of shit. I need to tell Akane.
Akane, sorry, but things are kind of busy over here. I'm gonna have to hang up now, okay?
How does one hang up?
No, you hang up.
You hang up.
You hang
No,
up.
seriously, I don't know
you
how.
hang up.
Of course, that's fine!
I wiped the tears from my eyes and I nodded vigorously, even though I knew he couldn't see me. Then I looked over at the corner of the floor. There were 2 bracelets Hongo had left behind.
Now,
Well, Seven and Lotus don't look particularly happy with me, but they can shut the fuck up because I just saved their lives. Not very nice to look to someone who just saved your lives. Sorry. Actually, yeah, I love not reading it but knowing it, you know?
Okay.
Shut it.
Right. Okay, so maybe they have a reason to be pissed off. So what if I haven't pressed the enter key yet? All right, nothing holding me back now. Here goes. Wait.
Incineration will begin in 90 seconds.
Oh, what?
It doesn't sound like it's stopping.
What the shit? Why isn't it stopping?
Okay, maybe I didn't hit the key hard enough. Just hit it again, and again, and again. Okay, that's not working either. Okay, I'm still going off. What the hell is going on? I've got all the right numbers in the right boxes. It's perfect. So why the fuck isn't it still thing stopping?
Incineration will begin in 60 seconds.
Wait, of course. 2, 4, 5, 7 plus 8. That's what the numbers that showed after the puzzle mean. All right, so 6, 11, 18.
It means we can get out with this combination. This will activate the door. All 5 of us can just beat and get out.
Oh. Snake, Clover, me, 7, Lotus. Then 9. Now that's it. That number on the door isn't a 9. It's not even a number.
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that
carries a Q?
Holy shit! Of course. We just have to put the right number in the red and.
Incineration will begin in.
I wonder if this is in. Are we in Nevada? In the queue, but in the future?
Wait.
Seconds.
We shouldn't be.
Run, guys!
Unless.
Get to the door. Run!
Well, she designed the puzzle to have the proper requirements for everybody to get out okay.
Yeah. Don't have much time. Man, I sure hope they can just trust me on this one and we're all fucked. All right, no time to explain. Just
Quick,
go.
Verify your numbers on the red.
Verify?
Who?
Fucking do it!
All of you!
Combination.
Eddie! We all need to verify.
Why?
You
Just
really
shut
think
up!
this is a good time to ask questions? Just do it!
Hurry, 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 hurry.
Incineration will begin in 10 seconds.
Oh god, it's spicy.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Central gate has been opened. Incineration system has been disabled.
Get this weak shit out of here. Oh, thank fucking Christ. No time to be happy. Time to go.
Hurry! We've only got 9 seconds before the door closes. Go, go, go!
Come on, guys, move it. Okay, then. We're all through. Just move it. This is what I feel like we're playing with NPCs right now. Because, like, they're like, guys, things are ending. Can you just follow me? And getting stuck in doorways and not knowing what to do. And, you're human beings. Go! Just in time.
Oh, fuck. And we're beeping now. What the fuck? Oh, come on.
There goes the door. No, don't calm down yet. You're not done. You still gotta find the dead.
Oh, that's convenient. I thought that was going to be a little more of an ordeal.
Icha.
It's an escort mission.
Shit.
Shit indeed.
Looks like we made it, huh?
Still not funny, Steve.
His sprite doesn't quite match the thing. Like his mouth was moving, but it was like, I don't know. It is very funny kind of position to laugh.
Oh man.
I get it, but
yeah,
it's just visually funny.
And that guy can laugh when he wants to. Looks like Clover and Lotus are totally out of energy. Snake is shaking his head wearily. I just want to take a nap.
Akane? Akane! Can you hear me?
I want to tell her we made it. I want to tell her how good I feel. But nothing.
The door opened. Standing in front of it was my brother.
Akane!
Oi!
I cried his name, even though my voice was almost gone from screaming, and I leapt into his arms.
I hope you brought the other bracelets with you.
That's all I've been thinking for the past minute.
Please grab the other bracelets, because that is clearly activated. And, you know, I get it, but there's
also,
a bomb inside of you.
There's a bomb inside her.
I buried my face in his chest and cried again. I cried and I cried and cried.
You're hugging a bomb.
The
Small,
steady thump of
adorable
his
bomb.
heart in my ear made me feel like I was home. Its beat was almost like a lullaby. I wrapped my arms around him as far as they would go, and I held him as tight as I could. Just to be there felt like a miracle. I hadn't felt the warmth of another human body in what seemed like an eternity.
Can you set a timer right now?
I just wanted to stay in his arms forever. But I couldn't. The moment I'd passed through the door, my bracelets had begun to count down to death.
Okay, well, at least you brought the bracelets with her.
I leapt away from him and looked around.
Thank you.
The door had already closed. I spotted the dead only a short distance away.
Okay.
It took me only a moment to go and scan all the bracelets.
Thank God.
I left the ones Hongo had dropped on the scanner panel. That was it.
Oh, God. I just know it's Spike Chunsoft. I don't have any breath of okayness until the credits roll.
You can't save your friends, but you can save 10% or more on Spike Chunsoft bundles.
We are giving away a copy of the games on the Steam bundle,
at the end of the stream.
End of the stream.
Yeah.
So stick around.
Yeah. I took a deep breath. The huge detective who we'd called Seven. I took a deep breath and looked around again. The huge detective who we'd called 7 in 9 years, and Snake, the blind boy, were looking at me. They seemed to have been utterly stunned by my sudden appearance. Their eyes were wide and their mouths hung open.
All right, let's get out of here. If we don't book it, we might run into Hongo again.
Oh, he was right. It was time to get moving. The mention of Hongo seemed to jar 7 and Snake out of their surprise, and they nodded. We took off running up the spiral staircase to freedom.
Time for more running. But if they can get us out of here, no wonder we were running so hard. My heart's beating so hard I can barely hear. God, I can't wait to breathe real air again. Huh? Is 7 talking?
Hey, Junpei, can I ask you something?
In a minute.
Boob motion.
What's up?
That door, the one with the 9 on it.
Notice how her face doesn't have like motion blur, but her boobs just have like all the motion blur.
Have you seen what she's packing?
Absolutely.
I just mean those things would be a hazard.
Yeah.
Like
knock
the
7
me,
out.
me. I've seen that message.
Motion,
Yeah,
Jago.
all 5 of us verified our numbers on the red. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8 is 26. That makes our digital route 8. It shouldn't have opened.
But Q is the 26th letter of the alphabet.
I thought you would have figured it out already.
Huh? Why?
Because you were the person who taught me about the idea of bases.
Bases?
Yeah. What are the 2 numbers in base 2?
0 and 1.
How about base 10?
That goes from 0 to 9, right?
Then how about base 16?
0 through F. After 9, it starts at A and goes from there.
You're right. In other words, A in base 16 is 10 in base 10. B is 11, C is 12, D is 13, and so on.
So, what about it?
You don't get it? What if we keep going with that pattern? What if you go way past base 16 all the way to base 27?
Base 27?
Yeah.
Well, the numerical digits are the same. So, I guess you'd add alphabetical digits. E is 14, F is 15, G is 16,
H is 17, I is 18, J is 19,
K is 20, L is 21,
N is 23, O is 24, P is 25.
Yeah, and? What comes after that?
Q.
26!
And what does that mean?
That wasn't a 9 on the door.
It was a Q! A fucking lowercase Q!
Yep, that's pretty much it.
Got it. Nailed it.
I guess to put it another way, you could say that it was a 9 in base 10, but a Q in base 27.
Time for more running.
My thighs are killing me. I swear any moment now I'm gonna tear a muscle. Like every single cell in my body is dying for air.
Oh.
Damn, every breath I take is a chore now. Like my lungs are gonna burst, maybe just a short rest. No, I can't stop, don't have time. Come on, legs, there can't be any more of these steps. Let's run like a bullet down a rifle barrel, like a tornado cutting through the sea of clouds. I feel like we're running along the back of a giant coiled dragon. Finally. Like, it can't be that high.
Subtle DBZ.
Pant take.
Jesus, I can barely breathe. No, Junpei, no time to rest. Pull yourself together. You're almost there.
All right, I'm gonna open it.
Yeah.
Yes, we're finally here.
Please do.
Sure, you look like a big, heavy door, but you're the only thing standing between me and my freedom. But even more important than that, you're the only thing standing between me and Akane.
As is tradition, we're going to try and open it.
Yeah.
Oh, and it actually opened.
Really nice.
Wow.
It's a big ship. Yeah, it's not that big. 10 stories is be the biggest. Felt a hand.
I felt a hand on my shoulder. It was Aoi's. He gave it a small, reassuring squeeze. I was so happy I felt I could melt. My heart was at peace. And not only because my brother and I were back together again. Thanks to the huge detective, all 9 of us who'd been kidnapped
Oh, wow.
were finally able to escape from the gigantic.
Definitely not the Titanic. It actually has a lifeboat, you know?
Do you think it's like a little slight that Hongo like calls people monkeys and hates monkeys, but his plan was ultimately thwarted by a guy who kind of looks like a monkey a little bit?
I mean, like, sure. I'll bite. I'll go on that journey with you. Why not? Let's get wild. Let's put on our jetpacks and go to the moon, man. Just do it.
Conspiracy theories.
Conspiracy theories.
Thank you also.
Monkeys.
Somebody noticing that I'm in a Titanic.
I look at him. He's got this kind of like monkey pose on. He's got the hair.
Well,
Well, I guess you know what?
Maybe I got the prosopagnosia.
There's the term they call it for mechanics. That's grease monkey. And he was a mechanic, but he's a detective, but he looks like a mechanic.
Yeah.
So, you know, I guess there's that.
Yeah, I guess there's that. Oh wow, we're taking a line further.
can't say that, Clay. It's racist.
No, he's. Yeah, I say it might sound more racist.
Where's the
thing?
Japes.
back?
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
sure.
Clay. Sure.
thoughts and
Thank
feelings of it,
Restroom Dude agrees with me. Everyone thank Restroom Dude for agreeing with me and taking my side on this.
On the distant horizon, we could see a faint outline of the ship as it sank.
He's got the ears and the
It's
thing.
crazy.
Come on.
You crazy to think they did this experiment literally on a sinking gigantic ship.
Yeah, they were definitely
Well
fan of
funded.
the theatrics.
Yeah, why not? Like, you didn't need to.
No, I
You
mean,
know?
you could have just collapsed a building.
Yeah.
I guess.
It gave a thunderous roar as it finally slipped beneath the waves.
I mean, you put bombs inside them. Did the ship really need to be sinking? That's
I
kind of
know.
cool, though.
Right?
It's because danger makes things happen.
The
Layers
bomb.
upon layers of danger.
Its last cry echoed out across the ocean, and then it was gone.
It's over.
Aoi whispered.
Yeah.
It was over. It was finally over.
As they look around and realize they're at sea
Oh, yeah.
and the game had just begun.
Or was it? Was it really? No, it's wrong. That wasn't it at all. I was sure of it. This wasn't the end. It was only the beginning.
You got
I
9
was
long years of work
joking.
ahead of you.
This was only a prologue to what would happen in 9 years.
Yes, finally, air. Gah! And the sun is bright. You can really see anything. I gotta admit, this does look quite like.
Wait.
No way.
You gotta be shitting me.
Hey, Autocron, fun fact. Zero speaks her instructions in the JP version. Says secret door that carries a Q. Which sounds like Q, which means 9. More in Discord later.
I was
Interesting.
gonna. Ginger
Q.
sent me that hot fact as well, and I was gonna wait until we were done. But
Double P, and I think
slipping
Chris
it in
also
there.
said it.
It can't be.
This is.
This is the building in the Nevada desert.
You're right. How'd you know?
Cause I'm fucking. Well, cause they called it base Q.
Base Q.
Well, I don't know if they called it base Q, but they said Q.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
That's really funny
Yeah.
because the base number base Q
Yeah.
base number Q.
Yeah. Hey, restroom!
The donations of Reshiram Dude do not represent the thoughts or ideas of Reshiram Dude. This donation is not a paradox.
That's funny. Oh, man. Okay, so I'm telling you, wait, what? Building Q.
The mock experiment building.
Oh my god. This whole time we were in Building Q.
Sure enough, there's a desert out there with mountains all around it.
Hello there, son.
Boy, I'm ever glad to see you. Have you ever been so happy to see a sunrise? Huh? Did I just hear something fall?
Oh.
All right, our bracelets. Bam, thank you, Rich Rim, dude.
Thank you.
Let's see what's inside you.
Okay, Building 9.
A little electronic chip like an ATM card. That's it. There's nothing else. Nothing that even looks like a detonator. There's never a detonator to begin with. Figures.
Akane.
Oh, she didn't put bombs inside of them.
Jumpy.
How'd the ninth man die?
They put a bomb inside him. He was evil.
Yeah.
Oh, guess I must be pretty crazy about the girl if I think I'm hearing her voice in the wind.
Yo, Akane's a little crazy though, you know?
I know, being like true love with an older man at 9 years old.
Well, I mean, Junpei wasn't old at that time. She
was in love with she was young.
She was in love with young Junpei.
That's it? The game's over?
Hold on. Let's wait for after credits.
There's a few things we gotta do though still.
Oh my god.
A great
Let's
game.
let's do like a
What a great
nice
story.
Why don't we do
What a
like a
great
5-minute raffle?
No.
We're
We're going to do it at the end. Guys, stick around if you do want a chance to win the game. Everyone in chat is eligible. So we're going to do that. We're going to be just poking around doing some things. So it's going to be at the very end of the stream. We're going to be doing that when we talk about everything.
Yeah. So we're going to do a little bit of a decompression is what you're saying.
A little bit, yeah.
A baby decompression.
And I think we have a couple other activities to do.
We do, yeah.
Okay. But no, I'm glad we didn't. I hope that they explain like where Akane went, because I mean a lot of it makes sense, but how did she disappear?
I know.
Was she?
Who was killing us?
Was she like
Ace?
No, every time though.
Was she like projecting herself mentally to everybody?
I know, that's what I was thinking.
But then,
and is that why she became weak in certain areas?
Well, wow, look at Junpei, you got all beat up. Why?
There.
That's interesting. Because I think that the times when she had her fever and stuff was either when she was transferring back and forth or when her like existence was fading because we picked the wrong timeline.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Because I don't think she faded when we were on the safe path.
But she said that she was like living two lives, but she had to concentrate on. But I guess that's when she was linked with Junpei.
Yeah. And in
Are you okay?
Oh, come on.
I love young Junpei's voice.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't look okay.
It was just before the end of elementary school. Jumpy and I were sitting next to each other on a small hill, looking down at the town as the sun slowly set.
See, he's not a grown-ass man. This is a great little piano reprise. Hey, Blue! Oh, shit!
Okay, I'm gonna do a quick pause in notifications. Thank you so much, Blue. And we'll do this last scene, and then we'll do all the notifications that come through. Oh man, thank you, Blue.
Let's take a shot in the sunset here.
I do grab it. I'm gonna play it though. Oh, just gotta grab that thing. Julia, just grab those and just grab the whole thing, all of it. Bring it over here. Yeah. Android, you gotta.
We drink very classy and responsibly on this channel.
Yeah. All right. Just put the headphones on real quick so we can.
I would have to put this all down and restart it. Might as well just pour it.
I just don't want to stop the magic.
Hashtag Blue. Thank you.
All right. Headphones on. We'll do a cheers while this plays. Thanks, Blue.
He was half serious and half joking. I thought about it for a minute first.
To freedom. And blue. Thank you. Ooh.
Both of those things.
Well, let's see.
Did he
It
explode?
looks like you kissed a toad and got warts, but then they just kept growing and growing and growing.
What does that even mean?
Oh, baby Junpei.
I know his baby Junpei voice is perfect.
Junpei grinned and...
Ow, 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 ow.
Ow. It had,
I told you you're not okay. You're too reckless.
like, it's good, but it's definitely the original voice actor sounding young because it has that like little bit of that deep raspiness.
Oh yeah,
to it.
well,
Like,
same
a
with,
little bit.
Same with June,
But it's a bit more believable on
Because it's a
girls.
girl.
But
Can't beat 5 8th graders jumping. That's crazy.
you're crazy, Junpei.
Your limit is 3. 3 8th graders.
3 8th graders.
I could take on 6 8th graders, I think.
I could probably take on 5 unarmed 8th graders.
5, yeah, 5
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. 8th grader these days are huge.
Yeah, they are.
Like when I was in 8th grade, I was like under 5 foot and I weighed maybe 75 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay, 5 6th graders.
Ooh, 6th graders?
I could take on 5
man,
6th graders for
easy.
sure.
Easy.
Can we appreciate little Connie's aesthetic?
Oh my god, I love it.
She's adorable.
I don't know if we
either her or her mother knows what they're doing.
I don't know if we appreciate it too much though. We might get the FBI coming.
No, she's adorable.
I couldn't just stand there. I mean, don't you think so? I had to do something.
You notice though, he's got the bruises on his knuckles.
Oh,
So
yeah. Oh,
he got a
he
few
was fighting.
good
Yeah.
shots in for
Yeah,
sure,
yeah.
my boy.
Oh man, they left the car for us, which was really nice. Where's Santa? Where's Ace?
What is this? What is this?
Oh.
A station wagon with wood panels? Jesus.
No, what's it?
They built a replica ship in the middle of the desert.
Where's my Escalade?
Yeah, right?
I got out.
They could afford that. Give me the family van. Are there even 9 seats in this thing?
Dicks. Look at the Nevada Look at the Nevada desert go past. For SUV, this thing's got a pretty smooth ride. Sure it was nice of someone to leave it here for us outside the building. Keys in the ignition and gas in the tank.
How many waves of 2nd graders could you fight if they came in waves with 1 5th grader every 5 waves? I don't know. What kind of stat bonuses and equipment do I get?
During the loot drops. How are the loot drops from the bosses?
Oh, God.
Do they have standard like 5th grade school supplies?
How are their tactics?
There's protractors, man.
Oh, protractors. Those are dangerous.
Or no, compasses. Sorry, not
Oh, yeah.
protractors are just
protractors could. I used to throw protractors like discs.
Yeah. Almost like it was a present, you know? Anyway, we jumped in and now here we are, screaming across the desert.
So that's why I blew up the 9th man. There wasn't enough room in the car. Yeah.
Lotus is over
Thanks,
there
Sarah.
in the passenger seat. Snake and Seven and I all squeezed into the back seat here. I still can't believe we let her drive.
Wait, who's driving?
Woo! This is so fun!
How'd she win that?
This is so awesome! Driving is so great when there's nothing around, and there's no speed limit.
Sounds a little crazy there, but
Yeah.
Watch those bumps, all right?
I don't think that'd be super fun. You just be pedal to the floor holding it straight.
No, it'd be some fun.
The waifus in this game are all a little bit crazy.
A little crazy, especially that one.
I can't help if I'm big, all right? Suck it up.
Why don't you drive, Seven?
I'm a cop. I ain't gonna break the law.
Wait, what?
He doesn't have an international license.
And you
Yeah,
do?
but You could have sat in the passenger seat.
Oh, hell no. There's no way I'm giving this seat up.
Ah, that makes sense.
And Clover, there's no need to slow down. The car Santa and June are in should be somewhere down this road ahead of us.
What?
Yeah, I saw some fresh tire tracks going out. There's no doubt about it.
Why would they leave
We
without
gotta
us?
hurry if we want to catch them, don't we?
In case we didn't figure it out. Oh, shit! God damn it, she does drive. Doesn't have to drive so fast.
How about that lens flare, though? Oh, my
yeah.
God. Stock Photoshop lens flare.
Man, I didn't even think a car like this could go this fast. They're sure throwing out a lot of dust.
It was a couple hours after we'd run into the junior high students. They'd been hiding in the bushes on the back of one of the hills, drenching a kitten in gasoline.
What?
Wow.
What the fuck is wrong with these kids? I would have killed 8th graders if they were doing that.
The moment we saw what they were doing, Jumpy ran up to them furious.
Yeah?
What the hell are you doing?
Yeah?
Damn it! He jumped on them.
He jumped on them, sorry. I got responsibilities. He quickly scooped up the kitten and tossed it to me.
Man, they picked the wrong kids for the Nonary games.
I caught it and I ran to the police station as fast as I could.
Help me!
The policeman and I headed back to the hill. All we found was Jumpy, sprawled on the ground with his face covered in big, swelling lumps.
You couldn't run away after you threw the kitty to me?
I asked him. He stuck his tongue out through the hole in his mouth where a tooth had fallen out.
Yeah, I guess I coulda.
Then why didn't you?
I didn't want to. I wanted to beat him up. Beat him up real good.
Big mood.
Because of what they were doing to the kitty.
Yeah, that too, but I think they were the ones behind those murders our first semester. Remember?
Oh, you mean the bunnies.
Yeah, the bunnies.
He plucked some grass from the ground and tossed it into the wind.
They asked me what elementary school I was from, so I told them. And then they said they'd do the same thing to you that they did to the rabbits.
What the fuck is wrong with kids today?
I couldn't forgive them for that, so
I kill them first.
Hey, there's still some stuff I don't get.
Of course, they probably don't know any more than I do.
Like Ace. Well, I guess I should say Gentaro Hongo. Why did he create the Nonary project? Anybody? Any ideas?
Why don't you ask him yourself?
He's just in the back like, what's up, guys? No, hey, thought I'd hit you right in the trunk.
He's still in the trunk, I
Did we write this game? I think we wrote this game.
No, I was joking.
Yeah, he is.
What's up, guys?
Still tied up, I'm assuming with his mouth taped shut.
It makes sense, though.
Yeah. His eyes just look empty.
Get
No
out of here.
emotion. Looks like he's given up. I wonder if he even cares what happens to him anymore.
Hey, were you listening to us?
Go ahead and try to pretend you weren't. You old bastard. Let's get that tape off your mouth.
Come on, I know you were. Answer me.
You could at least look at me when I talk to me, man.
I only wanted to see the faces.
Oh.
Human faces. I thought if I could gain the ability to access the morphic field set, then perhaps I could see faces. By peering into people's minds, you could understand how they were processing the expressions of others.
That's it?
That's what a tortured world that would be, though.
Yes, if you want to put it simply. But if you are looking for a more philosophical answer, I could supply that as well.
Ah, might be nice.
You see, the human collective consciousness...
I think that's enough out of you, pal. What?
I was just getting good.
I have to go back on.
Oh, that's funny.
They couldn't answer any
So
actual
what's your second
questions.
question? You said there were some things you didn't get, didn't you?
Well, somebody's a little nosy.
Well, my next question doesn't really have anything to do with you two.
Oh.
This is for you, Seven. It's about the whole Alice thing.
Yeah.
What's the deal with that?
Well, you see, 9 years ago, after I escaped from the Gigantic, I kept going after Hongo on my own, hoping I'd catch him when he finally slipped up. And during the course of my investigation, I learned a lot more about the Gigantic. I also found out about Gordain and Alice.
You're not really answering my question. Was there actually a girl who wouldn't melt at room temperature?
Oh.
Sounds like Hongo has something to say. All right, fine, I'll let you talk, but you gotta behave.
What?
Alice doesn't exist. 9 years ago, I found Alice's coffin behind the library on the bottom deck. There was nothing in it but the root of a peculiar plant. My research determined that it was a
Ginseng?
member of the genus Mandragora of the family Solanaceae. I was able to extract a particular alkaloid from it. I used that extract to create
Soparel.
Its creation was a tremendous boon to my firm, and we grew rapidly.
Shit, this is gonna go on forever. Dave's going back on, Hongo. The rest of my questions can wait a bit. Now, I think I'll just enjoy the ride.
Here, this is for you.
What's this?
This is, for you, doll. His name is Junpei.
Jumpy pulled something out of his pocket and shoved out his arm towards me. In his hand was a doll made of yarn, small enough to fit in his palm.
Jumpy, are you sure it's, for...
Huh? Yeah, the lady at the shop said so, so that means it's for you, right? Oh my god.
Are you sure it's not a voodoo doll?
Yeah, I just clipped your hair to it.
Wait, what? That's... Oh, man. Oh, man.
Well, it sure looks like a voodoo doll. I mean, you do know what a voodoo doll is used for, right?
Voodoo? Explain why she was so protective over it.
Oh god, I left it in the incineration room. If I don't get it, I'll accomplish nothing.
Why are you giving me this anyway? It just seems really sudden.
Well, you know how after June, we aren't gonna get to see each other too much?
Aww.
I mean, we're gonna be in different schools, and...
After June?
I just thought I'd,
Oh, okay, well, how about we call it June, then?
Okay. So, I wanted to give you this.
You sound like some sort of tribal chief in a bad movie.
Yes. I, head of tribe.
Can't
This
say that.
all Traditional charm of
Junpei,
tribe.
no. Junpei, that's racist.
No, it's not.
So I give this.
Junpei.
It me.
Junpei.
So we always together.
It's very sweet, though.
Oh, Jumpy.
Junpei, no.
Making fun of bad actors, okay?
If
Yeah.
something bad, then hold and pray. I go
Aw.
wherever you are. So here, take.
I think people would give George of the Jungle shit nowadays.
Ooh, maybe.
Tarzan?
Probably not. I don't think so.
I reached out my hand and picked up the doll gently.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jumpy.
Before I knew it, I was crying. Tears streamed down my face and fell onto June's tiny yarn body.
Jumpy, I'll never forget you. I promise.
Jumpy looked straight into my eyes and said just 5 words.
I'll never forget you either.
Aww.
The sky was a beautiful crimson red as it melted down towards the horizon. The last golden rays of sunlight stretched out across the city and painted themselves across the hills. We sat, bathed in the warm light of evening. Just the two of us, leaning gently against one another, shoulder to shoulder. The sun set, and we still didn't leave. We watched in silence as the darkness deepened, and one by one the lights of the town began to flicker on.
Still one thing I don't get.
To be honest, is the biggest mystery as far as I'm concerned, and also the only one that's really important. It has to do with June and Akane. 9 years ago, she died in the incinerator on the Gigantic, but she's still alive now as June. But how? Was it because I tapped into the morphogenetic field set and saved her 9 years ago? Oh. All right, let's say that makes some kind of insane sense. If I did that, then how do I make sense of what Seven remembers? Snake makes sense. He's blind. He couldn't have seen her body anyway. But Seven, he said he was sure he saw it. Does that mean there's some kind of historical discrepancy? Or, wait, maybe that's not it at all. There is one other logical explanation. Was what you told me the truth, Seven? You look satisfied. No. No way. He couldn't.
Hey, look! Over there. There's somebody next to the road.
What?
Oh!
Oh my
Oh,
god!
what?
The burning gaze of the Nevada sun pounded down on her head.
Go.
Okay.
Go.
The desert around her rippled with heat. Standing there on that shimmering plain was a woman, her arm out and her thumb up. It would not be long before Junpei realized who she was.
It's kind of hard to miss. What?
Spike Chewsoft!
Right.
You don't want Spike Chewsoft!
No, wait. Okay. Don't forget your towel.
What? That's the... Oh, spiky, chuny,
Okay,
softy.
wait. Now save. The info you observed. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think we might have one more ending to go through.
Actually.
What? Aww.
So we have so many hot facts, it's not even funny.
Okay, well, first things first. Roll.
Yeah, I'm press play, so it doesn't do anything.
Roll it. So I know we have a couple things.
Hey, look, it's...
Oh God! If a young Connor is experiencing the game from both times, did she get the wet down there?
Oh God!
Maybe that's why she was so oblivious to the whole thing.
Maybe. Hey, make a video, man.
By the way, we're giving away a copy of the game on the stream, so do hang out if you do want a chance to win that. And we're giving away 2 more at the beginning of VLR.
Yeah.
And that one was Big Video Man 23. Schrodinger's Akane. Till you saved her, she was both alive and dead. That's actually funny.
That's funny.
Let's be real. If you're a little crazy, look like Akane, I wouldn't mind. Amen. Amen. Thank you, Justin. Kissing. Making my way down the desert, driving fast. Ace is burning in hell now. Thank you, Kissy. Calm down, driving Mew.
I like him a little crazy. What can I say? And oh no, rival chief. Hey, that's super offensive, Chief. Don't try to speak like you little shit.
You were trying to speak like a tribal chief.
No, I wasn't. I was like, I thought about it. I don't know.
Hey, in Chono Iro, we is finished. Can't wait for VLR. Go, NyanCave. Also, does anyone know of the Zero Escape Dote?
Dough, because I want to read some
fan
comics of making dough.
Yeah. That was a great moment. When did I explain what dojins were to you?
Oh, it was one of the beginnings of
this is appropriate.
I think it's DR2.
Yes.
Beginning.
Yeah, I
it was during DR2.
No, it's DR2 Final Trial. Yeah.
Not Final Trial. I don't think. I think it was when we were inside one of the specialty houses, the ultimate houses. I don't want to say anything for spoiler reasons, but
yeah, no, I explained what dojins are.
Yeah.
That was a fun day.
Yeah, what about Santa and Akane? What happened to them, though?
Yeah, Santa and Akane, well, and Alice, right?
Yeah.
DFM has a bit of a math done. Digital root of a number just happens to be finding its remainder when divided by 9, and 2 numbers m and n with digital roots m and m have their property that m and n has digital root m and n. So you can just link 8 and -1 and c as equal, and this technique makes a number of puzzles easier.
Okay.
Also, 0 and 9 are equivalent, so it can be said that Murasaki and Akane and Santa and Light were both 0, although it also means Kobata could be 0. Well, that makes sense. That part. I like that.
Yeah.
So,
because Santa and Santa and Light. I guess that doesn't make too much sense.
I have so many hot ginger facts and some double P.
Why don't we start the giveaway to make sure people can get
Hey, Blue!
Thank you so much for being
One of us again.
Appreciated. Yo. Why don't we do, like I said, like a 5-minute.
Still have things to do in the game.
There's still more to do in the game?
Yeah, that's some of the stuff.
Yeah.
Like there's hot facts and more to do and so yeah.
Oh hot damn.
So we're not quite there yet.
Okay.
But thank you everybody. I have the event is already up for Virtue's Last Reward. Up tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. No, wait, 3:30 p.m. It's going to be, as they say, lit. And we're also giving away 2 copies of the game, provided by Spike Chewsoft, all the wonderful people there. And we have one at the end of today. And we're also playing Ace Attorney, if you're into that, 12:30 tomorrow.
Yeah, where is it? And it's already public and everything.
Yep.
Perfect. Boom.
I'm all in for hot facts. So we got hot facts discussion and the end of this. So
let's start with double P hot facts because we are in the place we need to do the double P hot facts.
Nice.
Yeah. So start any puzzle, I think it was, right?
Yes, start any puzzle.
Sure.
Just any puzzle.
Sure, first one.
Actually, that's not a good one because you need to get the things to get to the piano.
What?
You missed it. You didn't even look.
Yeah, it was June's face.
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, you didn't see it.
I did not. My bad.
So, you know what's interesting about that? Over to the hot GD facts.
Yeah.
The whole time, the narration for this game was June.
Ha!
Not
That's
Junpei.
fine. Yeah.
You'll notice that at the end of the game, Junpei had his own separate kind of narration.
Yeah.
And that the narration of this was it felt really different than how Junpei spoke, right?
Yeah.
And you just assumed it was a narrator.
Yeah.
Like for his internal thoughts.
Yeah.
But it was June. The whole time. The whole time.
The whole time.
Damn, that's super cool.
Yeah.
That
So
is really neat.
essentially, they were connected
The whole
through
time.
time the whole time.
Cool. Okay.
So
so
good.
cool.
Oh, I got goosebumps and oh.
And next.
Fun foreshadowing facts. In the escape room in the first class cabin of one of the first escape rooms, you investigate a lamp, and Junpei confirms a light, and Snake reacts shocked like, "What?"
Oh yeah.
What?
Because
It's a light. Snake
quick
goes, "Oh yes, of course, a light." Ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
Quick question.
Okay.
Do we find out more about the Egyptian Alice lady later in the series, or is that just something that is isolated to this and is an unsolved mystery
Well,
that no one really
we're gonna
knows?
have to find out, I think.
I guess so. I mean,
Well, that's kind of ruining one mystery. We're gonna play VLR and see what happens.
Also, fun port facts from GD. The last puzzle was actually seppuku. So you had to kill yourself. No, it was Sudoku, which was very fitting.
Okay. Don't answer that. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chat, don't answer.
Yeah,
don't
don't
listen
answer.
to Clay's
Jesus.
lies. He's tempting you into
Well, 'cause
bands.
I wanted to talk about it.
Clay's tempting you into
No.
bands. He will lead you astray. Follow
Yeah.
the Nandroid. Nandroid will lead you to light.
Yeah. Clay is the devil
darkness.
devil in the
Don't ask. Okay.
yeah. No, not. Clay is the devil in the desert.
What are you doing here?
Just wanted to went to the flow. I just want the line lit up. Anyways, what else? So, what else? Facts, and also, what else do we need to do?
I
in this game?
wonder if we didn't get that ending last, if it would have ended slightly differently and it would have been locked. Oh,
no,
we did.
No,
Because
you need-
no, scroll down. Look, we needed to do the safe ending first before we could unlock that ending.
Yeah, the only ending I think you can totally avoid is this awful Door 2 ending.
I think you could do safe and then the other one. I think you could do just those two.
So, in regards to the ending, Ginger Dwarf says, "This is the mysterious sixth ending. This is what happens if you do the true route without having the safe route down." I don't know when this is regards to. I'm thinking that there was a point in the story where, maybe it's maybe you just all burn. I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
Want to clarify what that meant?
I'm just reading what things are being said. It just says, so this mysterious sixth
Subending
ending
was
is what
great.
happens when you do the true without having the safe
It's
route
what
down.
I just explained, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Niceu.
Interesting. Very interesting. What a great game. I have so many questions. Like,
Cool. Okay. Any more facts that we're going through?
I think
that's all that I have.
Okay.
That's
great. So
that's
what's
about it.
what else is there in the game? What do we have to do? What else is left?
No, I think that is about the end of it.
You
Right?
said there's more to do in the game.
Yeah, that was it.
So there's only facts to go over.
No, they said to activate a puzzle. So I
Oh.
was under the assumption
I
that there's
understand.
more in the game.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Oh, sorry. The last fact. Also, a great example of Akane being the narrator is in the very first scene when it flashes back to Junpei's kidnap. The narrator comments as Junpei gets to the window, "Did I leave that open?" Which you assume is Junpei, but it's literally Akane in the gas mask behind him going, "Did I leave that window open?" And Junpei hearing it through the morphogenic field set, because she likely got through that window.
That's funny.
GD hot facts.
Oh, GD hot facts.
They get
GD
me-
hot facts.
They get me all excited.
So do you think the latter was June or Junpei then?
Oh man, that was June being super funny for sure.
You think so?
Maybe it was a combination of June paid.
Junpei.
June paid his bills on time and didn't have his lights shut off.
All right, well, let's
Start the
roll-
raffle.
Let's roll the raffle.
Yeah.
This is the wrong scene for that.
No, you're
no.
not. You don't
Raffle.
know. You don't know
raffle
what's happening. You
will be
shut your face.
exclamation point VLR.
Oh, okay. I put it as 999. We will change that.
Yeah.
VLR, because we're doing VLR tomorrow. We're giving away 2 more copies of that provided by Spike Chunsoft because they are awesome people and they make awesome games.
Thank you.
I think, you know, we haven't played the whole catalog, but we're definitely working our way through it.
Oh, we're getting through it.
Fire
DR1,
Pro, Fire Pro
DR2,
Wrestling
DDG, DR3.
So when am I starting this thing?
Now, right
That
now,
was
right
last
this very
request.
second.
How
Let's
many
make one
minutes?
BLR.
How
Let's
many
make it
minutes?
2 minutes.
2 or 3 minutes.
2 minutes or 3? Okay.
Yep, there's no waffles required. Waffles are the wonderful currency of our stream. You can only enter once. I don't mind you putting in twice just to make sure, but you'll see your name.
Yeah, if you see your name
up
over
here.
there, then stop.
We're going to YouTube message you the code. I know.
Great. It has a messaging
YouTube has a
feature.
messaging service. You go to youtube.com/messages, and you'll be able to receive that. So you'll receive that shortly after.
Let's get some music going, because this ambient noise is not good.
Oh, I can.
Yeah, that was.
It's easy for me. Don't worry.
That was Tom's doing.
I was going
Clover's
through
crazy
flows.
driving.
No.
So best girl, Tom. Yeah, can we also do our traditional best girl and best boy votes once we're done this raffle?
Yeah. Sure.
You have a strange saving obsession today in the Nevada desert. Ooh, this is happening today.
Boom. There you go. Music. Okay, I'm putting these things in.
One sec. I don't have the browser source open on the donation scene. So just give me...
There's no
Just give me like
there.
2 seconds, please.
7, best girl, obviously. Clover, best girl, and you know it. Yeah, you know what's interesting though, and maybe we'll figure it out later. I don't know how connected the other games are, but all of them made sense as to why they were there, except for Lotus.
Yeah.
Who was Lotus? You know? I think that Clover gets my vote. I think June's really great too.
June's best girl.
Yeah. But I mean, everybody's roles in the 9 years ago story were totally. I mean, we did touch that Lotus had kids who I think were kidnapped.
Yes. There was,
right?
Yeah, and they were with, yeah.
She was the mother of 2 of the children.
6,
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Who did it?
Kimberly!
Hey,
Yay, Kimberly! Congratulations! Tell Kimberly how to get the stuff.
Well, you gotta find Kimberly's channel. Kimberly, I need you to say something so that we can message you.
Kimberly.
And
then you didn't get access to the email or anything, right?
Nope.
Fine,
I'm just gonna send you a link to her channel. Unless she doesn't have the ability to turn to send messages.
Well, no, she has to because there's
that-
Kimberly. I was gonna say because Kimberly entered. Kimberly had to send a message to enter. That's the whole system.
No, I mean to send a private message to. You can turn that off so people don't spam at your face.
Well, that would be silly.
There you go, friendo. It's in your Discord DMs. Or would you get access because the game is there?
Can you send it to Tom?
I will send it to Tom instead. Is it actually Tomo this time? Is that who you are?
Yeah.
Okay.
But thank you guys so much, everybody.
We get that sent in 2 seconds. Unless you have a plan.
So Kimberly, you just need to go to www.com/YouTube or www.youtube.com/messages. I'll send you a link. And then
we'll send it
you
after.
go there.
Nope, we cannot.
Cannot.
Kimberly does not have messages enabled.
Wow, it's the thing that I said.
Yep.
There you go. But Kimberly, are you in Discord? Send it via Discord. Boop, boop, boop. Over to the right place.
Kimberly, why?
Kimberly, why? Congrats, Kimberly. Thanks, everyone, for saying GG, sending Kimberly NG some love that way. And thanks, everybody, for coming out for this game. This game was a blast, and I'm excited to go look into VLR. Everyone recommended it highly, and I'm stoked we did it.
Yeah, I can move that over for you, Blue. I don't think it'll be covered, though. We try not to cover them.
Yep.
But yeah, I'll put that somewhere.
Yeah.
Kimberly will find a way. Kimberly does not have Discord.
Kimberly. Nope. We will find a way, Kimberly. Email us.
How do we prove it's Kimberly?
We'll know. We'll know. Oh. What you doing?
Well, Tom, tell all the wonderful people what's going on. Also, who's your best girl, Tom? You never told anybody.
Yeah, because it's obviously so obvious. Lotus.
Wow.
I don't know. Hey, there is an argument to be made. We don't know why she was dressed the way she was, but she is a smart programming, hacking extraordinaire.
Maybe it was June's idea of a joke.
Maybe it was. I don't know why. I also thought that she worked for Cradle Pharmaceuticals. I had that thought. So it's like, I don't know. Maybe she did. Maybe she didn't. Besides the point, I actually don't like. I'm kind of in love with June. I don't know. I think she's great. I like sweet girls. June's sweet.
Haha! I figured it out.
Sweet.
Okay. I'm sending it to you. I hate YouTube.
Dun, 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 dun. Please don't demonetize us or stop sending our streams to people. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, well, it's not like they're sending our stuff anywhere anyways, am I right?
Thank you for finding us somehow.
All right, Kimberly, I have sent you a message via YouTube. So go to youtube.com/messages and it should be there.
There you go.
Rate me out and make sure to check your spam and stuff. We're good. And we have chat back. And NyanDroid,
yes?
if you could put up those polls, that'd be fun. Because I'm curious what chat thinks. Let's start with best boy. And then we'll go do best girl after.
Best boy is easy, though.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Ace. You had so many redeeming features.
You died. I didn't know that.
Oh my god.
Let's play a little bit of roulette. You think this is gonna hit you in the head?
YouTube.com/messages, Kimberly. It should be there.
You got lucky, kid. Oh, by one.
I don't know. This is actually probably gonna be close, I think.
No.
All right, quick 1 minute vote. We're throwing it down here, and I'll let you know who I like after.
Yeah.
Waffle leaderboard? Yeah, Jempri.
Ouch.
Oh, by the way, Jempri, DFM, and just Monica. If you guys could message me on Discord, I have your gift cards whenever you're available.
Yeah, but whenever you're available, get in contact with us.
Got them codes. Ooh,
Yeah.
Santa taking an early lead there.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody voted for the 9th man. You're the real MVP.
No.
My heart is exploding with excitement.
Oh, wow. That's good. That's good.
I can barely contain my insides. Ooh, looks like Seven's running away with this one, though.
7 is best boy.
Junpei's a good boy, too, though.
No, it's Snake. I don't know where everyone's like, where's your culture, people? It's always about Snake. He's blind, but he's missing an arm, but he's still kicking ass.
Snake.
Snake, man. Snake is best boy. Who's your best boy?
Me, it was 7.
7. Seven's fine.
Yeah.
He's fine.
Santa won, though. Santa won. You like Snake, though? Tom gets it.
Right,
For
Snake
girls.
is best boy.
What's the voting for? Best boy and best girl, Claudia.
Yeah.
Junpei is my son, though.
Okay, we're starting best girl.
Best girl.
Santa is Chat's best girl.
3 girls.
Or
right?
Santa's Chat's best boy.
Yeah.
There are only I was noticing that is I wonder if that'll change in future games. We'll get more wives.
Oh, we added Alice in there, I see.
Ooh.
Oh,
Alice.
and the Science
And
Boy.
Science Boy.
The Science Boy
Wait, you
doesn't
forgot
take-
Ladder Chan. How could you?
I forgot Ladder Chan.
You did.
Forgot
Well, this
about
is a
Ladder.
lopsided vote.
Thank you, Lexus.
I wanted to include Science Boy and Best Boy, but we had filled it up.
Yeah. I like
throw
Lotus
Santa in
and I
there
like
for no-
June. I think I might like Lotus just because everyone hates on Lotus so much in the game.
I know, poor Lotus.
For no reason.
The whole game.
Nice girl, nice woman trying to just find her daughters.
Can we all agree it's totally canon that Seven and Lotus get married?
Oh, yeah,
and
absolutely.
have more children that don't get kidnapped because she's married to a detective.
My mom saw just pieces of it. Wish I could have caught it all. Yeah. Thank you, Zero. Thank you.
VLR tomorrow.
June is best girl with 29 votes.
Ooh, it's close
Clover
between
was
June and
close.
Clover,
Yeah,
though.
Clover was
Yeah.
real close.
Yeah. June is best girl.
I like Clover the best, though. Like, she's just, I like her crazy.
Yeah, I like that no one wanted to meme on this. Like, no one picked Science Boy, who is
Well,
like,
some people
you
pick
know,
Science
No,
Boy.
a few people, but everyone's like, no, this is too important. My girl needs to win.
Waifus are like important business.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We take our waifus very
Long
seriously
gone are the
in this
days
game.
where Corey won every poll. Long gone. Long gone.
No matter who wins, always. Oh. Muffled it.
All the time.
Clover's too crazy.
We will be back at you tomorrow, actually, with our good buddy Ace Attorney. Our good buddy Phoenix Wright coming in. This is a link. No, it's not a link to the
Here's a question for you. Here's a question for you.
Yeah?
Okay, so follow me here, right?
Go on.
You have a girlfriend.
Go on.
She loves you so much.
Love it. Okay.
Loves you so much.
Okay, good.
You've died.
Yes.
You've been killed.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Right? And she kills your killers.
Yeah.
Plot twist, you're not dead. She's a murderer. Do you love her?
Yeah, absolutely.
100%.
Nothing has changed.
Wow.
Except for the deepness that she felt rage.
And she had killed innocent people thinking they had killed you.
Yeah, innocent people.
Yeah, they actually didn't kill you.
Oh, you didn't say that.
Plot twist, you're not dead.
Did they try to kill you?
Oh, yeah, plot twist, you're not dead. Didn't mean that they didn't try to kill me. These are just people that she thought, oh, man. Then
There
I'm
were definitely some innocent bystanders mixed in there.
Well, now, adding that to it, now I look ridiculous.
There were also some kittens.
Oh, there were kittens.
Yes, GD knew though. Innocent, they tried to kill you.
Okay. Yeah, no, exactly. Innocent, they tried to kill you. You misspoke.
We had to kill a few extras to make sure that we got all of them.
I have some breaking Otacron news.
Okay, Otacron news.
That Uchikoshi has confirmed Seven and Lotus is canon. They do get together at the end, and they fall in love and live happily ever after.
Do you have that
Thanks, Superfan.
gif of Stephen Colbert?
Do I have that gif of Stephen Colbert? You mean this gif in about 20 to 30 seconds? Potentially 40 seconds now, actually. Give me... You mean...
Name a single innocent person that June killed. I was talking about Clover.
You mean...
Clover Ginger.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
This
okay.
gif?
Yeah, that one.
Why this one? Why this one, Clay?
It's the epilogue.
Is Claudia still here?
Yes, my mom is here.
Absolutely, Tom's mom is here.
Stop!
It was a gif about churning butter.
Yeah.
Name a single innocent person that Clover killed.
Well, technically, Clover killed
like everybody except maybe Ace and Lotus. We don't know what happened there, but I'm convinced.
She killed Zero.
Okay.
Zero's assistant, and then Big Boy 7.
Zero's assistant. So here's a funny thing, right? I was thinking about this because in one timeline we find Lotus dead down below, and that's why I'm actually convinced that when Ace borrows Lotus to show her something, he definitely kills her, because it's basically the exact same plan that he's enacting, but we just get to see it from a different perspective.
I don't think so.
I don't think that Ace and Lotus left together. I think that he stabbed Lotus and took her bracelet.
Was her bracelet missing in that one? If it was, then that happened. But if she had her bracelet on, I think she.
Yeah, we can actually talk about this now. Yeah, 100%. Ace kills Lotus in that knife ending. Yeah. Thank you.
I'd have to look at that image again because I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
She's like dead on the other side, right near the yellow submarine, I think.
No, she's dead down the elevator. And they go down the elevator, right? And we find the body in the one.
And is her thing breaking? Or is her bracelet missing?
Oh, and Ace is the killer of the submarine ending. He plays dead at the stairs, then kills everyone. It's a fun mystery you figure out yourself. Huh. I figured, yeah.
But where does the submarine go? You're in the desert.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually really interesting, too.
So I guess Ace technically dies, too. Because he gets in the submarine and is like, well, I see. This is just a tank full of water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
It would explain why there's no endings that take place there.
That'd be really great. And just driving the submarine to tunk.
Oh, that's unfortunate. You know?
Oh, Angrius, that's going to come up in a second, but Persona 5 anime. Yeah, we're watching the Persona 5 anime in Discord in the Nyanime Club. I just clicked the link to Discord. There's a room called the Nyanime Club. You can type .im Nyanime Club, and you'll get notifications. Saturday, 6:30, we're doing a group watch of Persona 5 anime. Going to be a lot of fun. There's a welcome room in our Discord. You can also message myself or the mods in the mod help desk. And absolutely, the submarine is a ruse.
The ruse cruise.
Hey, Angrius, thank you. Persona 5 anime, and that's exactly why I'm talking about it. Clover would have died in the incinerator in the other timeline since she couldn't have figured out the 9Q conspiracy. I suppose so.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. Yeah. So everyone died in that one, too.
I mean, it's not impossible, though.
What? No, like... It kind of was. No, but it kind of was because she didn't have the right bracelets. Unless she took ours.
I mean, if she took all of them.
Yeah.
Then yeah.
But she needed to take all. No, she didn't because she needed Lotus there too.
Lotus is fucking dead.
I know, and Ace has her bracelet.
Yeah, and then there was basically going to be like a Highlander moment between Ace and Clover. See, Ace has higher physical stats for sure, but Clover has an axe, which has a higher base damage.
Yeah.
And it really might have just come down to initiative.
Yeah.
Clover having the higher speed stat might have got the first strike. It's really on whether or not she one-shot Ace.
See, the thing about Clover is she's not wearing her boots of escaping. Her boots are pointed toes and have heels, so that reduces her speed stat at least by 2 or 3. Taking off at least 1 point.
Well,
per
based
roll.
upon that, but taking into account that Ace got there 20 minutes before she did, I think that he got out and Clover burned alive.
Yeah. I mean, Ginger says Highland went with Ace and Clover. Whoever wins burns the incinerator, which is funny because I guess Ace would assume. Oh yeah, Ace could get caught in that because Ace would assume. Actually, Ace I would say is more likely to burn in the incinerator because he would have known that it was a 9 waiting for him in the incinerator and be like, oh, doop, I got my 9, and then. You know what happened when he tried to open the 9.
Yeah.
In this timeline, he was oh my God, it's not a 9.
Yeah.
And
So-
then he would have burned, not having the right.
I have some more breaking Otacron news.
Okay.
I'm not sure if we discussed it, but did we cover Akane's fever?
Yes, where it's one of two things. It's either she was like shifting her focus between timelines, or she was
on
fading
fire.
away.
She was literally on fire.
Oh, burning up. That makes sense. She was.
Thanks, Otacron, for those sick facts. For those hot facts, you might say.
Ha.
Dark.
Fierce heals do add +6 to attack.
So that's why in the
so
the
hot all of a
first
sudden.
ending we got where she was like,
I'm dying.
dead, where she was like, why you have so much fever? She was literally on fire.
And then she disappeared.
Damn, that sucks.
Man.
Y'all are fucking nerds.
Fucking nerds.
Yeah, that's pretty
You
true.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You
No,
too, by the
you're
way.
a fucking nerd,
No, you're a
Justin.
fucking nerd.
No, you
Yeah,
are.
You're a nerd.
Oh my God, no,
Look
you.
at you.
You out there, nerd.
A lot of fun.
Cool. All right.
Yes,
So we see
she
ya.
literally died from burning in bad hands.
Yeah. Burning away.
You bastards! You made us do that 4 times before we actually got to the good end. How dare you?
Oh, and Zero said in the safe ending, this is some sick double P facts. Remember the timeline where in the safe ending where Zero, Akane, said it wasn't Junpei that had lost, but Zero. This is as they were discussing it because they chose the wrong timeline, and as such, Akane was never saved.
Yes, I have lost.
Thanks for bumping that up, the double P.
That makes sense.
That's cool. Cool. All right. Anything we want to add?
No, not off the top of my head. I mean, does anybody have any questions for us?
How do you keep your beard so luxurious?
Oh, why, thank you. I
Good
go
friend
see
Bill
the barber quite regularly
in the
at,
financial
Barber & Co.
district.
In the financial district.
Oh, let me just field a question from chat here.
Oh, yeah?
What's the next stream you guys are going to be playing?
Oh my God! Thank you so much for asking. Totally random chat question. We're gonna be playing Ace Attorney tomorrow at 12:30, as well as starting the next 999 Zero Escape.
VLR at 3:33 p.m.
3:33
Two
p.m.
streams tomorrow.
How do you feel after this game? I think it was a good ending. I feel good. Does Clover's axe best boy? Or does Clover axe best boy? Certainly yes.
That's true.
How did you come up with the NyanCave?
Through battles.
Yeah, we argued about the name a lot.
A lot. It almost destroyed us.
But it was my brainchild of sorts. I was trying to I was trying to ruin us. I don't know. I was thinking about cats, and then I saw a cave, and I was thinking in my man cave, and then it's a play on man cave, but it's Nyan cave, so it's like a man cave, but a little bit weebier.
Yeah,
a lot weebier, I guess.
And then you look over, it's like or instead of having like a bar that has like booze in it, we've got a case that has anime figures in it,
and a bar beside that. So
and a bar beside that.
So yeah, I mean everybody has their own man cave.
And then
it's a weeby man cave. There you go.
Yeah, because I was like, I don't like this name. Please let's change our name. And then Clay's like, how about the NyanCave? And I was like, yes, go ahead.
Yeah, and
then we were like, let's actually field test this. Let's do some focus testing and some groups and see how it really
we
plays.
did votes and polls and went back and forth.
Very, very split.
A little too weeby TBH. Thank you, Jency.
Yeah. So Cyril, so funny.
We're Nyan and
But
Man
maybe we're a little too weeby, Jency.
Maybe.
Oh, and Kimberly's wondering. I'm sorry for being stupid. What should I do with what you sent me?
In Steam, look up how to redeem Steam codes. What's it under? It's on one of the Steam tabs when you're in Steam. I think it's under games. Can someone go into Steam?
I don't have Steam open.
Well, actually,
No,
you know what's funny? I could just show you on stream here.
No, it's also just fine. Just Steam.
Boop. Da 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 da.
Yeah, so it's just under games.
Go to games.
And then activate product on.
about
Steam. Do you
Steam?
want to zoom in on that?
Do I want to zoom in on that? Hell yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Yeah, and it's just activate a product on Steam, and then you put the code in.
Then what happens when you click that, Clay?
Takes this thing, you click next, and you agree to. Read all of this incredibly thoroughly, and I'll read it out to you right now.
Okay.
Anyways, pretend that you read that and click I agree, and then you just put in the code, and that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, Steam. Gotcha.
EZPZ.
Yeah.
Welcome to Team Fortress 2. Please let me know what you think. I can be reached at
Gayben.
at valvesoftware.com.
I see Epic Games Fortnite streams. Maybe. I had to try it out.
Yeah. I played a bit of Fortnite. I got to top 3 once on solo.
Oh, you think you know? Okay. Too late, Kimberly. I got you. Anytime. I hope you enjoy the games, and I hope to see everyone at VLR. I know some of you are going blind. Yeah, fun. 66 hours. We left it on sometimes by accident.
Yeah, left it on. It's all.
Yeah, if you haven't joined our Discord, join our Discord. There's lots of fun activities going on there. You get notifications for the stream. Also get notifications for all the crazy fun things that we're doing on occasion, like the Persona 5 Nut Watch. How do you feel about Alice thus far? I think she is freaking hot because she's standing in the desert. It's quite hot out there.
Or is she cold because she never melts?
That was abrupt.
That was very abrupt.
All right. We cool?
Oh, if you want to play all the Spike June stuff games, the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon stream. When? Maybe soon. Who knows? We got a lot of games to play, which is a good thing. It'll be a lot of fun.
Man, I'm so hyped. This just feels like a kicking off point to some cool adventures.
Who's your best boy?
Who's my best boy?
Yeah.
Snake.
Of course it is, because that's the right choice.
Because I like them blind, because they can't see what's going on with all the Android parts.
Maybe that's why he was so popular, because we play all of our games blind. So
Yeah.
You know, I can relate.
Yeah.
Gotta beat VLR before tomorrow's stream. Well, I can tell you we're not beating it tomorrow. That is for certain.
No.
Tom plays Stanley Parable when just literally relive the whole thing and I'll just sit from the side and watch. That's funny. You get 2 playthroughs out of on the same channel by 2 different people.
That'd be funny.
Thanks that one person. I hope you have a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun because it's not just us, it's everybody who helps make the experience what it is. So again, thank you to all of our wonderful moderators who keep everything civil. It couldn't happen
without you.
We have a pretty awesome mod squad.
Wonderful sponsors and of course everyone watching it. Otherwise,
oh man,
we'd just be here playing games, I guess, which wouldn't be so bad.
I guess
it's not as good.
It'd be a low fun.
It's like eating cheese pizza, I guess.
Yeah, it's still fun, but it could be better.
When?
You guys, the toppings.
Yeah, the toppings are the best part.
Yeah.
Hey, Yo More. I know you got here while it's just ending, but we're starting the second game VLR tomorrow. Yeah. So check that out.
And we'll continue playing it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 3:33 p.m.
I love topics. Anyways, I think that's been.
Love you too, Kevin. Oh, is this goodbye?
I think so.
You didn't even say anything.
I said bye.
You said, I guess this is.
I guess this is it. This is goodbye. I'll see you in 9 years.
84
It's been 9 years.
In 9 hours times 2, almost, kind of, roughly.
Bye.
Love you, bye.